No.
You almost good there, Jeebus?
Yeah, I'm solid.
Okay, going live on my end.
Who just fucking rolled? I'm gonna
Don't roll for HPs.
Out.
Just to be clear, we're level 12.
Yes.
You
Yes.
jumped 2 levels.
Make sure.
Also, never mind.
Oh shit.
What?
Don't forget to level up.
No, I do that thing where it looks like I leveled up, but I'm not actually sure if I did.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You want to take like a minute?
No, I'll just go
Oh, wait,
and
no.
I'll play until someone goes, that should be higher.
Wait, you have reliable talent and have that, and I made sure that was odd. So I think that's what you get mostly anyway, outside of ability score increases.
You
check.
get either a feat.
I don't know if I did the level 12 though, because we skipped, you just said. So,
Yeah, so did you take
Oh,
a feat?
you didn't do the
did I
second level.
do, did I take a feat?
Or did you upgrade ability score?
I did
Yeah.
none of that. I
Okay,
know I
then
have
that's all you
reliable
gotta
talent
do.
'cause I had-
That's all you gotta do is either throw 2 more points somewhere or just grab a feat.
I love being a
I think
level
I'm gonna
12
throw
wizard with
2.
130 HP.
I will throw my.
How to play Wizard 101. Wait.
I just 2 points,
Yeah,
right?
oh man, he's higher than Fang's
I
only
think
got
I think Jeebus actually has the highest health of the party, and he's like a pseudo
Wizard!
Jeebus is secretly playing a war mage with a fucking Gravatar.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
he is.
exactly what I was going for. Like, I wanted to be the off tank.
Okay, let me get the music
Okay,
started.
I just added 2 points then. I'm not gonna look for a feat.
Well, don't look down, then you'll probably miss them.
Oh my
I
god.
haven't seen my feet in years.
The fuck up.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, now we're starting after that shit.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright. What a fun situation we find ourselves in. Last time, the strays were split apart, during which the Court of the Night decided to swoop in and attack their party, doing a little bit of divide and conquer. It ended with Wrath almost dying, Diana and Alicia going with the enemy, and some trauma split all around. Now, with 2 of the party members with Lady Knot and the others recovering from their wounds, let's hop right back into it. So, give me 1 second. Let's start here. I need to find the music. I think this should work. Maybe. Oh. Someone. Turn that down. Someone echoing through? I don't know who.
Probably through mine.
Okay.
Of...
No worries. Alright, so. After Lady Knot had put the Chronotheon on thing, and you had watched, basically, it had shown a vision. I'm gonna have a stroke. Give me a minute. A visage of someone. You couldn't really make out who. She looks at you, Alicia, and you, Diana. It's like, You know, in some ways this feels a bit too easy. Not really rewarding in the sense. And
I feel very rewarded right now.
She holds out the Chronotheon. She's like, here, take this. I don't feel like it was really earned, and I'd rather pry it from your cold dead hands, and kind of killing you here ruins at least the mood for me. So she holds out your clock to you, Alicia. Do you take it or no?
Yeah. Take it.
Okay. Now,
You're going to kill us?
no. Allow me to explain, at least a little bit. I find, as much as I enjoy winning, it feels like this was a way bit too easy even for myself. So I'm doing what someone in, let's say, a chess game calls throwing, for the extent to give you a better chance to fight me when you feel ready. And doing so, at least, hopefully, you all can get stronger. Considering how most of the court was able to make mincemeat of most of your party, or at least some of them. I'd rather fight people on my level than those beneath me. So, but, at least in exchange for coming here, would you mind listening to a history lesson for a little bit to explain at least so you know what you're up against?
Yes. May
Could I
I?
get another refill before we start?
Oh, don't worry about that. You will be given stuff and actually shown the way out as well. What they say, a doggy bag or food for the road?
Okay.
Did you say anything, Alicia? Or no? Something. Another thing as well.
But I said if I could have a chair.
Sure. And you watch as she snaps, and like this kind of really ornate chair just kind of forms, like right next to you. Do you wish to sit on the floor as well, Miss Banderwax? Or a chair? Diana?
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Do you wish to sit on the floor as well, or do you prefer a chair?
I'll sit on the floor.
Alright. So as you kind of at least get situated in. So, now to explain a little bit, considering my compatriot really didn't want to. In the beginning, during the what would at least be called, or from your perspective, known as the Fall of Gods, most of the gods were either fighting against corruption or, how should we say, becoming victim to it. And as a way, in order to stop this and create a balance between many things, Primus, an individual known for keeping law and order, split its body into two pieces. The one piece was used to create the temporal plane, a place of a haven almost for souls between the astral and further realms outward, to prevent other souls and tampering from getting with. Fucking knew someone was gonna say that.
Kick him out.
So just gonna move you to the timeout corner. Okay, you're back. Anyway, after all that, it allowed stability and without corruption to at least take hold of souls drifting outwards from the astral plane and into the realms further beyond. The other half became what most of you would know as the Spire, and I'm not going to have you guys roll because it's generally common knowledge. Basically, the Spire is like this long, giant glass structure that's in the center of all of Hollowswog. It's like, if you, it's very rare to meet someone that doesn't know what it is, just because most people at least could see it from one point or another in their lives, even no matter where they are, just because of what it is. Upon what the Spire did is think of it like a stopgap or a, ironically enough, an anchor to keep Hollowswog from being rotted out from the core. Kind of in inverse of what we aim to do, or rather, they aim to do. So what it does is it keeps everything in a weird constant of flow of time to make sure everything could be set, concise, and not start to have a falling out. Now, it was later discovered through others that this such device could also be used to reset time to the establishment of this pillar, which individuals have used time and time again, such as my party as well as many others. Now, the issue that has happened due to the corruption ourselves fighting against said spire is eventually it can't hold on forever, and during every reset or before people start to go against it, such as the corruption, it starts chipping away small pieces that cannot be fixed, repaired, or thrown back onto it in the slightest. And when that happens, it creates, we'll call them anomalies within time, or allows more off-brand and mystical things to happen, such as a wizard piercing through a plane that shouldn't normally be able to happen of a wizard that low. Or how else would I put this? Or the dead coming back to life. Things that shouldn't happen do. Think of it as like a mysticism almost. And from all that, we get to the current situation. The corruption itself is working to slowly wither away the land, and in turn the spire, and swallow Hollow Swoghole and initiate itself into its fold of corrupted Plane of Places. And that is where we currently stand. Like I said, it has constantly chipped away at the tower, and it's causing instability throughout all of Swag, and in some ways we revel in it, in other ways it could be disadvantageous for us. But either way, we will slowly begin to rot it away until the core is lost. Now, as she kind of like turns around to face both of you, I will allow you each one question that you may ask, and then you will be escorted out and out of the inner city back to the outer city, where you may inform your friends of the God damn it, of what had happened here and of everything you know, if you wish. If not, you can keep it to yourself. It's not my.
How
You
big are
can-
your titties? Ask you for a friend.
Fucking hate you. My brain just wanted to say like the "how big's your dick" meme, but small leave me alone meme. Ask Amadeus that question. I refuse to answer it.
Follow-up question.
You get one.
Follow-up question.
Oh my god.
How many of these vials are included in my to-go bag? I would like to share some with my friends.
This will be +2. 6.
Oh. Okay.
One. Didn't say it was gonna be easy. Now, do you have any questions, Miss Alicia? Miss Relo, rather.
Can I do a history check?
On what?
I forgot.
I need to know what, because as much as I'd like to say yes, I need to know, like...
And see if I remember what the, spooky thing coming to the portal looked like.
Roll me a history at disadvantage. Well, that's on GM, hold on. Because that's my bad for not turning that off. Where it says public, turn it to public again, Sam, because it's my bad. Okay. You can't really make heads or tails of the visage you saw. Definitely, like, it feels like you're trying to piece it together at least, but it seems like it's kind of like stuck in your head, but won't exactly make it all the way through.
Okay. Do you have anything to help you get stronger throughout the quest? An item or a piece of clothing?
I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. You probably don't want anything from me, or else you might end up like her, as you see Diana, who's probably, I don't know, licking the test tube of corruption that's left in the thing.
Alright. That's like
Alright then, as she kind of like stands up, or at least starts walking. If you would just follow me out, I will have some forms to escort all of you out. And also, Miss Bandawax, make sure to contact your friends, because they may need someone to pick them up. Also, and she holds out a letter. Who wants to take it?
big.
Okay. This, for the time being, is a royal decree from the Court of the Knights, Court of Night, saying that for the time being while you're here, that no more action will be taken against you, and you should just enjoy your vacation, or whatever you wish to do. And we do apologize for anything that had happened. And you see like a really official looking brand on it.
I see. Thank you.
It is a vacation town after all, and I do not wish to have you involved in our political affairs as much anymore. So I do apologize on their behalf. That being said, if you were to step into any manner willingly, action will still be taken. It is not full immunity, but those of our ilk will not seek you out, rather. As she starts again walking.
I will get on my hearings. You're there.
Who answers?
Over.
Why are you making it sound like that?
I knew you were gonna say that. It's me, Diana. Over.
Okay.
Can you come pick me up? I'm scared.
Where the hell are you?
Where are we?
I don't know.
I imagine like she's talking out loud and it's like going through
Yeah.
the hearing.
Yeah.
Just tell your friend we'll drop you off right before the gate to the intercity. Or inner
Meet
city.
us at the gate of the inner city.
Who said?
My new friends. Over.
You don't have
Keep
to say
forgetting the
over.
Alright, whatever. Fuck. Okay, we'll go. We'll be there in a couple minutes. I don't even know.
Okay.
It'll be like a 20-minute walk for you. And as you're kind of walking out, you watch as like a small little servant kind of brings what looks like a silver lined tray, and you can see 6 vials, and you watch as Lady Dot puts them into a bag and hands them to you. For your troubles, and again, we do apologize.
Thank you.
Y'all ain't gonna fucking believe this.
Here, I'll go to the main map now.
Is it just the vials in the bag, or are there more?
What do you mean?
Like, are there more things, or is it just the vials of corruption?
For all, it's just the vials. Unless you want to.
Okay. No, it's fine. I was just.
All right, so you guys are right there. The inner cities.
What are we not going to understand?
Considering
Or
all the
believe.
things we've been going through Delhi. I am
Diana
sure
and Ellie are getting dropped off at the gate to the inner city. Free of charge.
Wait, why? As Rathel's kind of like holding her guts still kind of sliced up.
That's the part that I don't believe.
I feel like that's a trap. A very horrible trap, but a trap nonetheless.
Well, I mean,
How bad is Rathel looking?
She's still all right. Like, hold on, I can look at her HP.
I thought we got her pretty good, actually.
She's not like, I'll say she's decent, but like, there's like minor cuts now at this point because I remember you guys were like healing the shit out of her. So.
Yeah. That was what I wanted to know before I started spending shit.
No, you're fine. You're fine. She's like, she can
Right.
walk. It's just like, it's like small scarring kind of thing.
Okay, so are we supposed to meet them, or?
Oh, well, yeah, she asked for a pickup because apparently she's scared, even though she didn't sound like it at all and was making jokes.
Not to mention, she did run over to the vampire that was clearly. Fangs looks a little bit annoyed because he does
You fucking did
not
what?
quite. Do you remember when I came down to help you against that strange swordsman? I had Diana with me.
Yeah. Oh, I did not see Diana at all.
Because as soon as I landed, she ran off to the direction of the vampire that we were fleeing from.
Alright, so...
You ever see somebody who's been hooked on Schlington gold dust?
A lot, actually.
I'm a moonshiner.
Yeah, think of that.
I don't. You need probably a more apt
She ran
comparison
off.
for him, as she points to Fangs.
No, he's got an aunt that's pretty much like this.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Madam Gord.
could
Yeah,
adjust as she's in the
madam.
weak stuff. You know, I'm talking the the scratching the skin off, weird shit.
Granted,
Well-
I don't think any of Madame Gore's concoctions are addicting, if that is what you are referring to, the dependency.
Yeah, that's what we're
A
trying to say.
couple of
She
them
kind
are.
of ran off like an addict.
Okay, well, she's an addict. So, were we having an intervention or were we killing her?
I mean, I don't think
I
killing
am-
herself's the problem, really, does
I
it?
made Justice a promise that we would try our best to help her before putting her down like a dog out back.
I'm worried that this might be more of a trap than
Oh, it's
intervention.
obviously a trap. Whatever they have right now has got to be magically traced or something. Well, they already know where we're going, so fuck it. Let's just go pick them up and go
Fangs
to the
holds out the
hotel.
black razor. He holds out a black razor. Would this work against her addiction?
I think we've
In
tried
the
that.
short term, if you want her to die.
I can use its bone form where it only is does not harm the corporeal beings.
You sure you want to mess with that, though? Because we don't even know what the fuck she's huffing. Well, outside of what you said.
She is drinking that strange black liquid.
Yeah, but we don't... How do I put this? It's something beyond our comprehension, and just stabbing at it with magical fucking things probably won't fix it.
Yeah, I tried that. I think it kind of made it worse.
Beyond the comprehension. It's horrible shit that turns people into fucking monsters. I don't think there's really much to get about it.
As Rathel just looking at the others like, does she know?
Know about. Fangs looks absolutely clueless. It just says, for all I know, it is at least worth a shot. But I am also wary of the fact that we're being led to a trap and I am afraid that Diana is a willing bait and we do not know the condition of Alicia.
Well, there is an old Schleichen saying, even if the trap is obvious, it's better to go face forward than ass out.
Why deal with the trap in the first place?
Because
thought
that's a
that-
lot
wait.
of... Oh no!
Isn't that? Oh yeah, that's the same saying as "fuck it, let's just do it" because fuck it, we don't have anything else to do.
Oh,
Pretty
just
much.
like the Meyer term, fucking YOLO.
The fuck's
Yeah.
a YOLO.
It's the new kid speak for what was it?
You ought to look out.
Yeah.
I wanted to add
Otherwise,
Yabu into it, but I couldn't figure it out fast enough.
No worries.
Thanks. That's great. It's a red claw saying die forward or die on your back. Alright, fine.
Everyone's all right. So let me find a map real quick.
Thanks
Actually,
to
no.
Thanks to go make sure he has his hands on a couple of arrows and gets a bow ready.
Okay. As you guys are navigating the city through a decent way, you guys actually do end up. It's not too hard to find the center gate because it's pretty much like a lot of the side streets aren't marked with the night or with the daylights, but a lot of them towards this inner gate are. So it's like a pretty easy path to follow considering it's still nighttime. And standing out at the front of the gate are two idiots, and I'll kind of let you interact with the two idiots however you wish to, yell at them or scold them or however.
Thanks gonna look around first to see if there's any observers or watchers or worse ambushers around. So I'm gonna roll my perception as well.
No, you're good.
No, that was snowy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like Snowy does like once over. Nothing is here. Bro. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Oh my god. You know, should I roll Rathel for shit? No. Hold on. Let me roll a Rathel because she probably would be. Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Guys. Hold on.
We are rolling for plot tonight.
Yep. We're gonna die tomorrow.
Do I have her? Is it on her old? Okay, it's on her other sheet. No, it's not that one. Put it on Malay. Fuck, hold on.
I know, Ellie. You two alright?
Actually, doesn't have it in. I just have it in 7. Eh. As you watch Rathel's looking, as the rest of you are only focused on the two in front of you. Seems clear for the time being. Don't know how long though.
What are you talking about? They've gone mute.
I think they're scarecrows. They've taken their clothes, packed them full of meat, sent them out here.
I don't have the
Hold on.
detect people spell.
Alright, I'm going to do something.
Wow, miser!
I'm going to do something incredibly stupid.
How? You rolled amazing!
I know. But, this is Fangs. Let's see, how many spell slots I got left? None. Okay. I'm tapped out on spells. Okay, Oh, right. Okay, so there's gonna be a player asking on table, but would, because we leveled up, would the newly acquired Divine Sense work for Fangs right now?
No, because I do want to like. I do want to. Yeah, he took 2 levels of Paladin. He's probably gonna go more too. I want to address that in canon, and since it hasn't happened yet, I'd rather wait. For for like spells and like if you're a spellcaster in the same level, I'd be somewhat okay with it. But since you're going to a whole different class, I'd rather like use it as a plot device.
That's fine. Okay, so you know what? Alicia's gonna be odds, and Diana's gonna be evens.
All right, who's getting fucking shaken down? Well, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
All right, I'm throwing this at her because I don't know.
No!
Fangs gets the bone dagger out,
It's a rock.
and then he's gonna call out. I don't know if that's you, Diana, but I do apologize if this hurts.
I'll give
He's
you a
gonna throw
dex.
this at her.
Okay, I'll give you a. It only
I
has
don't
a
think
5-foot
12
range.
hits,
It would be at 12 doesn't hit. You kind of throw it, and it just kind of clatters to the ground before it even reaches her. It's kind of like 10 feet away.
Oh.
Thanks.
What
If
was
you start
that
saying
for?
anything about that never happened before, I'm going to start making every joke in the book.
much. Shut up.
It's been a long day. My aim has been somewhat deterred. Plus, I'm afraid of actually harming a friend.
Women. Oh.
I mean, she
Rattle
doesn't-
just gives you the side eye the moment you say that, Telly. Fucking nudges you in the
Okay.
chest.
I mean, do they need both ears?
God.
I'm gonna continue walking up to them. Are you statues or?
Well, I did say something, but nobody answered me.
You are not sure if that's truly you or not. And Fangs goes to pick up his bone dagger.
It is me.
All right.
What's
so,
Fangs' favorite color?
Shit, do I know this? It's not black. He keeps getting upset when I give him black things.
That's a real one.
Well, I know it's not black.
Wow.
There is
I got it.
customary stuff with that, but that is correct.
What about... Looks at Alicia. Are you okay? As Wrathel kind of like pokes her. Oh, Sam? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least as Wrathel kind of pokes you like, are you alright as well?
No, I fell asleep standing up.
That is
Huh.
an amazing trick there, but
Where'd you...
They
oh,
call it
hold on.
narcolepsy.
Not a good thing. Let me roll, because...
who is narcolepsy?
It's
There's
a
a-
disease where people just fall asleep randomly.
Is history, wisdom, or intelligence? I forget.
Intelligence.
That's why I'm so fucking good at it.
Wow!
Ah.
Goddamn. Wasn't Dorsey with you as well, Alicia? Oh.
No.
Do you say no or yeah?
No, I said no.
What?
Roll me a deception.
What
Okay.
happened to them?
Cause tech. God, I have to roll her insight now.
5.
Okay, I think insight is wisdom.
Insight is wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not.
I feel like some of us should incite that one.
It's up to you guys.
Well, would we even need to insight it? We watched them leave together.
Yeah. Unless she's referring. I guess it's kind of vague because technically Dorsey was with them, but also wasn't with them when they were in the prison, so it also could be a no from where it's coming from. Okay, let me ask this as Brathel kind of looks at you. Dorsey was with you when you guys left. Was she with you wherever you two went? Points at you and Diana.
Wait, Dorsey,
No.
female?
Sorry, I meant
Say that again?
technically no.
Fangs want to know. He just calls Dorsey Dorsey.
I did not see Dorsey.
All right, I figure we're fine. Nobody's trying to kill us yet.
Did anyone like follow us that we know of?
I am curious about that, but why did you run back to the vampire?
Well, we had a deal. And I like to keep my promises.
Well, Bangs, I think you grab the short one, and yeah, let's get away from here.
Is there any reason why they would just let you go? Looks at both of you.
Baiting us.
They said it was too easy.
Yeah.
Fangs,
That
It would be no
seems-
satisfaction to kill us right then and there. Ta-da! We're back.
Did they
All right.
take
Thanks.
anything from you?
I checked my pockets. I don't fucking know. Did they?
From what you could tell, no. You can roll
I
me
don't
like
think so. Yeah, I will.
you can roll me investigation as well if you want. You can do Sam.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Nope.
Investigation if you want to see if they took anything. Nope. Guy. Guy. As you are looking over yourself, you remember Alicia, you have the letter too as well.
Yeah, Fang's gonna look over to Alicia and then just ask to Alicia, so why did they choose to kidnap you, Alicia?
You see, they abducted me, took my clock back, and then they gave it back to me, and they took it again. And then this portal opened up, and then took my clock again, and then I took it back, but then they took it, and then they gave it back. And they said it was going to be too easy, and then that's what happened.
Fangs blinks, very confused, looks over to Deli, then to Snowy, then back to Deli. Deli, I don't quite understand this concept of taking and giving back, then taking and giving it back again. What were they doing? Is that some sort of game?
Sounds like this person's just kind of an asshole.
They are vampires. They are pretty fun on playing with the food.
Deli,
Yeah.
this clock is a hot potato.
Oh,
You'd
we
be
knew that
worried?
from the beginning.
Should we be worried about that then?
Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, I thought it'd be like a 20 or something.
Well, as
I was gonna really go with 30 because nobody ever goes with a scale of 30. But
All right, you said you pull out the letter.
yeah,
Alicia?
and just give it to Deli.
I'm too
I'm
sober
not
to
gonna-
read.
No, wait.
Do
what's your
I mean,
passive?
do I recognize Lady Knott's handwriting?
Probably. You would also like notice like the sigil of the Court of Knights because it is kind of like posted all around as well. So it's not like it's unbeknownst to you. I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
My passive is 20.
Okay, then yeah, you definitely would have noticed it too. It was the same sigil as it was being handed to Delhi.
Oh, son.
Oh, both of these
Bitch.
options are awful.
Well, I don't think it's probably an explosive sigil, so
You read it, Delhi.
Yeah.
As you read it, it's the same thing that Lady Knot had told Alicia and Diana in the sense of, feel free to enjoy it. Here, I'll read it in her voice. Feel free to enjoy your stay in Avu, as the Court of Night will no longer interfere with any of your doings. Though, if you find yourself constantly fighting against the law, they still will apprehend you. But for now, you are out of our gaze and should just enjoy vacation here. And kind of like signed with her handwriting.
What? The fuck?
you ever want to murder someone even more?
Did
Why do I feel like I have been insulted in more ways than one?
did they hit us
I think they're
with a
fucking with us.
coordinated attack while we were unexpecting, and then believe that they had got the upper hand because they were just being shit fucks?
You need I remind you I got abducted. I don't know.
Well, yeah, like
What's
I
up?
said, we were specifically out. We were. God, what's the word? My brain is failing me. We were not ready for war. We were not ready for battle at all.
No.
Meaning-
Unprepared?
I don't like to have
Got
that
with our
word.
pants down?
I was gonna say that as well, but technically half of us aren't wearing pants.
I feel like I'm being judged.
I'm not, but still. Also, this reminds me a lot of, God, some high up Schlankton tactics where they just try to cause accord with people after attacking them to kind of make it seem like they're the better person.
This sort of reminds me of the incident with the cave when we were entering Schlankton.
You just all right? Who? I'm gonna say this because no, when Fangs mentions that, you just see Wrathful just like wincing at that almost.
You also see Jelly's jaw shift.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Fangs actually
that's
just crosses his
what
arms, looks
Justin
very.
was talking about. Ooh.
Fangs just crosses his arms, looks very annoyed too. The ears are actually forward. Yes, I don't understand these beings of power and influence. They engage in an assault, clearly have the upper hand to wipe us out, and then decide to leave us alone. At least, no, actually, the Red Claws are no different. Though in most cases, they only take you prisoner if you entertain them in some way. I don't like this.
Wrathful's trying to say something, but she's kind of like her mouth agape, lost for words, like because she wants.
That's not.
Yeah.
Right, no.
We have
Things
more
are-
important things to do with, like try to figure out mainly a roof over our heads and not in the darkness, and then we can all have a bit of a looks at Ellie and Diana, a bit of a conversation about some things.
Agreed. And Fangs
Yeah.
just turns and starts heading into the inn, or towards the inn.
Yeah, the hotel. I will move.
No,
you guys
Fangs, we're
as we
fancy
go.
around here. This is a hotel. Got a pool.
Motel, Holiday Inn.
I do not quite understand the differences, but I shall go with what you suggested, Deli.
Okay, you can just all congregate in one room if we're gonna have the talk then, so. You could pick which room.
Where it, oh,
Everyone's just fucking going everywhere else.
Oh, those people were in this room already.
yeah.
True.
Gruffy's here for the intervention too.
Duh. Like crosses his arms and has like lower his hat.
All right, Scruffy, take notes.
Wait, where are you going? Okay.
I have a question.
Sure, what's up?
Where's the picture of quote unquote corrupted Diana?
I don't think I gave you access to that. If you want me to pull it up, I can.
Oh, I
now.
thought it was on here.
Let me look, cause I think it's in.
I thought it was under my name, and
It might be. I just. No, it's not. Huh? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, it's under Planar Places Ethereal Border. I don't think you have like access to like move it, but.
where?
All right, go to NPCs. Click the drop down for NPCs.
Correct.
Go to Planar Places,
Oh,
and then it's
in
Ethereal
my
Border.
brain.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, my brain. That was not how it was spelled. Okay, I just had to look at it. Is her hair red or purple?
Yeah, I'll show it real quick. 'cause it's
I'm
been a
gonna
bit.
say purple-ish. It's
More like a-
violet.
Yeah, it's kind of like a reddish tone purple.
Yeah. Like a little mulberry. Okay, there's a little bit like Diana has mulberry tips at this point. I'm just gonna say that.
Can't wait for Moogle to get another commission for corrupting Diana.
I like the picture you found, so it's fine.
No, you're good. Here's an actual question too. Do the two of you share the information that fucking brain being dumb, that Lady Knot had told you while you were in there, your history lesson?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll let you like deal with that information as you're walking back. Huh. As Wrathful just kind of like pondering at that after that. Not think I was wrapped up in something a lot worse than it seemed.
Oh, welcome to the club.
I do not even understand a quarter of what they are explaining.
Also, temporal erosion? What the fuck?
No, I think that actually makes a lot of sense.
but that would explain the particular adversary still being alive and yet has no recollection of encountering me.
I can't even begin to fathom what the fuck you people have been through. So I have to rebind everyone's health to their tokens because it has the old health values and it's fucking me up to look at. God damn you, roll 20. Okay. So the only reason we're alive is because a god took pity on us, then? Question mark.
I do not know, but I still feel like this is no strange, vague way of insulting us. And speaking of insult, Fangs looks directly at Diana. I do not understand why you ran off again to that vampire. What was this deal you made with him?
He said, I'll. Give me a minute. This is gonna go off based on the wisdom roll I made earlier.
Yep, no worries.
Fangs, I'll tell you later. I promise.
No, you are going to tell us now because I believe my best effort was to get you away from that creature, as well as to regroup with Deli, who was in danger, along with Raffle. And you went back to an enemy.
He
clearly
had
meant-
something of mine.
I do not recall him stealing something from you while me and Snowy were engaged in battle.
That I gotta say, whatever this was worth my life.
He had the he had more of the corruption, but he didn't have it with him, so I had to go and get it. I couldn't help it. It smelled so good, and he had just had some, and I could smell it, but his bottle was empty.
You do recall the incident with Maxwell, right? That I nearly died trying to catch you last time.
I know I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to.
I'm going to insight if she's genuinely apologetic on that.
Alright, Diana. Since this is going to be a fun one, because I stole this technically from another thing, roll me a d20 and DM me persuasion or deception. Just make this a little bit more fun for me.
Say that again. What am I doing? Oh
So
shit.
this is going to be a little bit more under the table because I want to make this like a lot easier determining the rolls. Roll
Okay.
me a d20
Just
and
a
choose
flat d20.
Yes, and then DM me perception, or not perception, persuasion or deception. See what? I basically tried to hide the roll.
I just GM'd it. Is that okay? I
That's
think I
fine.
did.
I think this is more fun.
Should I
because
just GM the
I could
roll I
look
pick
at,
then?
I could yeah, just GM roll which one you want to use. That's probably a lot easier, rather.
Okay.
That way this kind of plays a little bit of not knowing, and I think this is more fun. All right. For the most part, Fangs, he doesn't seem to be lying and just trying to tell you the truth.
I want to get better.
Do you really?
I believe you. I believe you when you said it's bad. But I haven't felt bad that I know of. And it tastes really good. And nothing bad has happened to me.
Yet.
So I thought it was okay. And I feel fine now.
Wasn't your I guess anyone could notice this now you're in the light, as Rathalos gonna point this out. Wasn't your hair like blondish originally?
Yeah.
It is.
Points at like the very small tips of your hair. You sure? Unless you got something done to it. Oh,
I did not notice that.
There is also the situation back at the mines when we were going after the foreman and the one leading them. You went into that door.
Well, that was. I guess that was the first time I did something I shouldn't have. But they seemed nice. They said they were going to help me.
Wait, who are they?
Remember the. I don't remember what they're called.
The corrupt grung. Yeah.
The what?
I remember those a corrupt grung, but Fangs never went anywhere near the door. He ran away. when
Oh,
he
that's
saw-
right. I thought I explained what they were. I can't remember. Okay.
are you referring to the anchors you saw in the room?
Yeah, the anchors. I was all like, it's not the hooks.
The hook.
The hook.
No, go ahead.
The anchors. They said they could help me, and that I was very special. And you believe things like that when you're not told you're special. They said that my gift of stealing could be used for good. And I always believed that. I'm like my family. It's the only thing I'm good at.
Okay. Excuse me, but has anybody in this group actually told you that stealing is bad?
I seem to get in trouble when I do it. Even if no
Are
one
you
catches
stealing
me.
for the right reasons?
Yes, I remember I got a very nice dragon scale.
Which is the wrong reason, technically.
I know. I thought it was great.
Fangs
Okay.
just corrects Snowy on. Unfortunately, I do not quite understand the whole thing of taking things. I do know that, or at least the ownership of stuff. In most cases, we are not really keeping an eye on Diana's action until said actions have been done. And as she has said, in most cases, it had been against those that had either been in opposition of us, or I believe the term that Justice had mentioned was inconsequential.
Alright, so let's just lay out the ground rule. You don't steal from us, and we don't give a shit so long as you don't get us in trouble.
I haven't stolen from you before.
That actually has been what Justice had said to Diana before.
I've even helped you in a few capers. What we're really worried about is, well, the literal evil juice you're drinking.
Yes, you keep mentioning it smells like chocolate chip.
Let's ask a question. Since it was the first time for me experiencing it with her, do you want to turn out like the anchor that was in Schlangton? Never able to have anybody you love around you? Killing every living thing around you?
But they didn't say I'd be
Fangs?
doing that.
Well, what has the anchors been doing? What has the corruption been doing to this world? Every time you have encountered it, what is it doing?
Well, nothing bad, I suppose.
Then, if I may,
Snowy goes like slow looks at everybody else.
Fangs is more
Really?
focused on Diana as he asked a question to Diana. I know we've all met under strange circumstances during the Vadrino game, But I must ask, do you really want to end up like Fedrino when we last fought him and ended his life? Because he was certainly out to kill us all. And
I would never do that to you guys.
not willingly, yes, but I am in the sense of believing that Fedrino was no longer in his right mind. If my understanding of what Warren has been telling us in our conversation at the sushi shop. And if I may add, I don't think the individuals, Jimmy and whoever else, the females that were mentioned, as I don't remember their names too well, are no longer their original self, as Warren dictated that he himself is not quite what he used to be.
Well,
May I ask a question? Because Justice wasn't very clear on this. Wasn't it the
Sure.
corruption that made Fang shoot Amadeus?
Fangs kind of just looks to the side, then he looks right back at Zoe. Yes, because in the brief moment that I was in the haze of whatever the spider used on me, I had briefly believed I was surrounded by enemies. And once the mad haze dissipated from my mind, the closest enemy that I encountered was actually Jimmy.
When Justice wrote down something about Padrino had killed most of the people at the party before you guys arrived?
That would also be correct.
Something about his wine drinks, which I believe only Diana had sampled.
and I will never drink wine again because of that.
You say there's a bottle of wine next to you.
I wasn't drinking.
I know, I'm
That's
just
not
kidding.
mine.
There was also the fact that the Grung, if I'm not mistaken, the frog people, targeted Deli the moment he used a magic, just as the spider that was corrupted targeted me when I used a magic.
Yeah, it seems like corruption and magic really don't get along. I mean, let's just get down to it. The big question, Ellie, Diana, do you both still want to fight the corruption, or do you now have your own plans?
No, it's still fun fighting it. It's still normal.
Everyone looks at Diana.
I gotta figure out how to answer this as my character, not as me. I would do anything for you guys. And if you say that it is bad, then I have to believe you. But I still have corruption inside of me. And I don't have the will to stop that on my own. I don't know how.
Fangs then
No, we
adds,
actually might have a way to use that. You said the
Well-
wine was the first interaction, right?
yes, though it is not the question of us fighting I am not questioning their will to fight against the corruption, at least for Alicia, though I am curious why the enemy wanted Alicia in the first place. I am worried over the fact that, as you have mentioned, Diana's addiction to it, considering that the individual Maxwell managed to coax her into running at full speed after him. And if it were not for the slight enhancements of speed, I would not have been able to keep up with her. I feel like we did drag Alicia into the situation. I think she has the right to say if she wants to continue this or not.
And I want to make it very clear, I definitely want to help both of you. It's up to you if you want that help.
I mean, I do, but I'm not corrupted. I'm fine.
I won't lie to you. I do like how I feel when I drink the liquid. But if it means still being with you guys, I want help.
You want a
I
little
do.
story about that, Diana?
Sure.
Snowy kind of walks forward, reaches up, pulls the eye patch off, and you just see that the entire orbit, the bone, is just wrecked. There's this massive scar. When I was
What happened?
14, my mother and my sister came here to kill a vampire. They were some of the best. And someone did something. They locked them away somewhere as thralls, made them starve to death. But the only thing that I never quite understood, and no matter how many times I asked Amadeus, he said it was just corruption or something. When my sister came into my room, basically feral, dripping ichor from her everywhere. Yeah, she came to me because she knew that I was the only one who probably put her down. And in my moment of weakness and hesitation, that's what I lost, was mine eye. And my sister is gone forever. Now, whether it was the vampires or the corruption, I don't know. That's why I'm here. She kind of looks at you and then looks at Fangs. Is that going to be you? Tearing Fang's eye out? The more you do this, the less I can trust you. And that's just the fact with everyone. You have to make the choice whether you're going to do this or not. We will help you, or we will put you down. The choice is yours, Diana. And we mean it. She puts the eye patch back on and steps back to her place.
I'm so scared.
Alright. What was that for, Diana? Oh god, I feel like there's gonna be a dumb coming.
I know there isn't. Yeah. I want help. And if I don't get help, or if I'm too far gone, you have to promise me one thing. Fangs has to kill me.
Oh shit. Alright, hold on.
That's really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, that's heavy.
If it means I'll hurt any of you, then I must be stopped. And who best to do it than my best friend? What do you say?
There's definitely a quietness there. Fangs looks very disturbed because he's just remembering his particular dream where he recalls seeing a more evil version of himself breaking Diana's neck.
Oh, how the irony falls.
So Fangs just goes. And you actually all see he closes his eyes for a brief moment, takes a deep breath. I'll make it quick. And as painless as possible.
Thank you.
You just hear roughly like, all right, well, that was. I just need to go
We
out
do.
for some. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We do apologize you had to get dragged into this raffle.
I got paid first and foremost, and there's other things I need to take care of. And rather
I-
do this than, live in a amount of ignorance.
I suppose. Narella said the similar thing before going off with Justice, but I do feel bad in dragging those like yourself and others into this strange mess that we have found ourselves into. Then Fangs was over to Alicia, and I do apologize, you were also somehow dragged into our fight.
To be honest, I'm kind of amazed, also looking at Lisa, that you kind of still stick around. Feels like out of all of them, you don't really have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Unless you're just here for the chaos, and that's fine, I guess.
Not quite. I do have a stake in this situation.
Oh no, she was talking to Alicia. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I have a dog in the streets. It's
then-
time.
One more time, sorry.
That I have a dog in the streets. That its name is Time.
That's worrying. Never was a fan of temporal magics, and it seems our enemy is ?
One could say we're running out of time.
Okay, on that note, like, I need some fresh air, at least for the time being.
Take your time.
I am going to go spend an exorbitant amount of money at the hotel bar because I need several drinks.
I might join you afterwards, but I'm just gonna go out for a walk, so...
Remember to stay with the daylights.
I
I'll
mean,
stay what?
I don't think it matters for us anymore. Unless I'm not part of the fun group that gets fun diplomacy.
May I join you with the drinks, Deli?
Oh no!
Absolutely, buddy.
Hold on, I gotta pull a bar. What's the rest of the party doing then? I guess if those.
No,
two are
he's
going-
waiting for everybody to leave so she can talk to Diana.
Okay.
I guess we'll move our tokens elsewhere.
Yeah, I'll move. We'll just assume that.
Into the abyss.
I have been lost to the corruption. They cannot stop me. I have fell out of time.
I just figured I should move things out of there.
You see Rathel kind of side-eye you, Alethea, like, you might not want to stay in here. As Scruffy also, like, salutes you, gives the dot, and, like, pulls the door closed, or pushes the door closed with his tail. Way too epic. Hold on, I need something a little bit more. Give me a minute.
So, beyond all that crap, I want to make an understanding girl to girl.
Let's go with this.
If it wasn't for the
Okay.
corruption, you and I have a higher chance of getting together than you and Fangs.
Ah, I know. Don't remind me. I know it's all in my head.
Look, I don't have a chance, and I want to hit that hard. I'm not going to lie. It's rare to find a tabaxi that ripped, okay?
Oh my god.
That being stated, though, I'm not trying to cut in on him. I'm naturally a flirt. That's what I do. That's who I am.
And I'm naturally a bitch. It works out.
That being
I know
said,
you're not actually a threat. I know that you are trying to help. And you are kind. I don't know if I've said that, but you're kind.
I think there's a kind heart in you too. And I don't want to have to put you down. I really
I
don't.
don't know if there's any kindness left. If I'm being honest, it's really. Even now, I love Fangs, but sometimes I feel it's less and less every day that I'm not better. I do feel a difference, even if I don't say anything. But I don't want to feel a difference.
Don't let go of it. Bangs is your friend. Without a doubt.
Ah,
I'm pretty
best
sure he
friend.
will do anything for you.
Well, I'm gonna try really hard.
I have an idea. As they said, the wine was the first interactions. We have to figure out where's the wine came from, then find the whatever the hell it is we get to fight that one. And I think we can start fixing this. She kind of motions towards you.
That's strangely what one of my brothers told me before I left.
Look, I steal all the time too. But it's because we need it sometimes. Just steal from the right reasons, and nobody cares. I don't care if you steal from the rich. I don't care if you steal from wherever. Come on. Let's go get an actual drink, not weird, whatever, juice.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, let me move you all to the bar and get some bar music.
Who the hell wants chocolate chip cookies after sushi?
I do not know, Deli.
Fucking
can put-
shit. Your hearings are on. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that.
I meant that
Here,
real. A weird food combo, alright? You pregnant?
Shut the fuck up. You can place yourself wherever as you're going to the bar, and seems generally busy. Like a lot of people kind of packed into a smaller place. It's more a hotel bar, so people are probably just chilling. Some people are already like inebriated off their ass. etc., etc. So you can all just place your tokens right down here. Oh, there's a second deli. Deli Prime. Oh. And he's gone! Magic!
Oh, I'm not here anymore either.
So, Gruffy is just sniffing the air, like watching. For some reason, he has now picked up the best way to be a security, and you watch his like neck on a swivel. Let me just roll. I don't remember if he has stats. I think he does.
He does. He has set it out,
Okay, let me.
but he's
well,
also a dumbass. I think that's a
He
3.
rolled
I'm
a
not gonna
2.
lie.
He's like doing that like
His
quick
perception-
glance of like.
Actually, it's a 5.
Wow. So a 7. So he does like that quick like head turn, look around, investigate, and then gives you a thumbs up, going, "Yeah."
All right, good job, buddy. Here's a scruffy snack.
It's just like a amalgamation of trash.
It's trash.
It's like, duh. And he just starts munching on it.
Whatever I'm eating.
Yeah.
I wonder that it's an improvement or not from Jimmy.
Well,
You know,
he's
I-
not actively plotting against me for my death and soul and body, so I'm gonna call it a plus.
Duh. As he's just munching. Duh.
I mean, he might be, but who knows? This one can't talk.
You watch as his irises turn. No, I'm just kidding.
You son of a bitch.
I wouldn't be that much of an asshole.
I fucking shoot him.
I was
Alright,
getting
now
ready to
that
use
the heavy
defense.
shit's out of the way, y'all wanna play a game?
Oh God.
What kind of game?
Well, I mean, I'm sure we all got questions, right?
I don't know where to start with questions right now.
Well, yeah, that's where the game comes in. Ellie,
I mean, you guys don't know much about me. I mean, I guess you know a lot about what I look like, at least.
Not much to the imagination there.
Ellie takes out a set of dragon dice that he has, hands one out to each buddy. All right, well, the one that rolls the highest gets asked a question. The ones that rolls the lowest. And if you don't want to don't want to answer the question, you can drink and pass it on.
Okay.
Pretty much, it's I've stolen it from Critical Role. What the fuck is up with that?
No worries. I'll just kind of let this play out because it'd be
It's a
interesting.
D6, right?
Yeah, D6.
Yeah.
How many?
Oh shit, I put GM roll. I got a 2. Sorry, I'm choking on my sour candy.
Diana's dying. Is she... Okay. Wow.
Alright.
Okay, this will be. This is gonna be funny.
Ellie, it's Ellie's turn.
So does Ellie get? So let me ask this, just so I understand it. The lowest number gets asked a question by the highest number, or
Yeah.
the inverse? Okay. So Snowy, if you have a question for Alicia, go ahead.
How did you get into all this time magic thing?
Alicia.
Pretty much for when I used to visit libraries a lot, and I messed around in the wrong section of the library. I ended up messing with a certain book that's now in the Professor Org, and finding the rest of that book, but technically this plot in the breakdown is not right.
That explains the hot librarian thing you got going.
Oh yeah, actually a librarian, my favorite kink. Alright, I guess everyone roll again. God damn it, Snowy's just gonna ask everyone a question,
It's a D6.
which is funny. Okay, holy
Ooh.
shit. Well, so
Alright.
Alicia gets to ask Diana a question. So we'll do this for a few rounds.
Yeah.
I'll kind of cut it off then. All right, Alicia, if you have to ask Diana a question, go ahead.
What's with the black stones? I saw you giving Fangs a bunch of those.
Well, I tried to give him a gift, and then he told me that if I gave him anything the color black, it meant that I was proposing to him. And then I had to keep giving him things that were black. So now we're married.
Technically, it's obsidian, if I remember correctly, but
That's right, yeah. It's obsidian.
which is funnier that Fangs now has a fucking obsidian tail, or partially obsidian.
Fangs takes a drink.
All right, everyone, roll again.
I think we just
Alright.
did.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Do I have the lowest? Oh no, Fangs has the lowest.
Oh,
No,
two.
Belly does.
Oh,
We still got Snowy, so technically Snowy can roll lower. It's funny that Alicia's asking
what?
about this.
Snowy's
Ellie rolled a
rolled.
5 and I rolled a 2.
No,
But
is Snowy not
Ellie
on
asked
here?
me a
Hold on.
question.
I rolled a
Hold on.
4.
Oh, did you? Oh, I missed it. I'm dumb. Yeah, you could ask Deli a question, Alicia.
Why are you afraid of time magic? Like it's harmless. I've been using it. Nothing's happened.
Oh,
Ah,
this is a good one.
Time
actually.
magic can get a little weird. I spent a lot of time in a plane somewhat outside of time, and when things get messed up over there, ecosystems shift. So time magic has been a big no-no in my book for a long time. And also, he holds up his mechanical hand. This can happen.
Stare at it, confused. It's just an arm.
Shows his tail too.
All right. Roll again,
Now,
everyone.
maybe sometimes a dum-dum jumps into a time clock and decides it's a good fucking idea.
Wow. At least he's just gonna get. Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow, we-
Snowy to Fangs.
Oh,
Oh,
Fangs.
that'll be great.
Oh no.
What's your
I'm
body
gonna
count?
20. Stop asking.
Well, I gotta ask this. I gotta see.
So you can ask the dumb question. Oh my god.
Okay. Fangs. Do you got someone back home that you're waiting to get back in his arms?
Okay, let me just type this down.
Drink or pass. Your call.
No, I'm just typing this down. If you are referring to the terms of familial and family, yes. But if you're referring to that of a mate or potential life partner, no, I do not.
of course it's a no. We're already married.
I had to take.
You
Never
Bangs
mind.
does face kind of pause himself. You do know you're not a tabaxi, right?
We're married! And
Oh
I
my-
will, like, raise my drink. and
Roll
take a
me
drink.
up. Are you
Interesting
saying that
math.
like? Are you yelling that?
Oh, I'm yelling it.
Okay,
I'm
David, I have
being
to
an
roll.
embarrassment.
Well, there's a lot of drunk people here, so this will be funny. Oh my god. You say that out loud, and you hear from a boatload of the crowd like, hooray! And other shit. And
Quick,
like, it
quick,
just gets a
Ellie,
lot
minor
more lively.
illusion, a sash around her.
Maybe we'll get free drinks.
Not gonna get
See,
free.
this is a tactical thing to gain more privilege within the bar, but I suppose if you are to add unfinished business, I do have a list of blood debts to settle with the Red Claw.
Say.
What's up?
We're memeing over here. Don't worry about us.
Oh,
God damn it, Jeebus.
but
What?
to add to that, Fangs does take a drink after he gives his answer.
All right, we will do, I say, 3 more rounds of this. So, once again, into the.
Oh,
Well, Snow is getting asked a question now. Oh, okay.
Diana.
Well,
Oh.
this will be interesting.
Oh
now.
god, now I gotta think of one. I didn't think I would actually roll high.
That's the fun part of this.
I know.
It allows me to take a break and just have everyone else interact.
mm.
Question is,
Oh
would
God,
Diana
I
be
don't have-
prude about this or not?
What?
I asked, would you be a prude about this or not?
No. Bless you. Oh, damn it. I didn't think I had to answer a question. Thought I was gonna get out of it.
Nope, too bad. Suffer.
Too bad. Oh shit. Everyone had good questions right away.
Always more. Like, you can go deep with it if you want.
I know I'm trying. I don't know. I think Diana would go for like a joking one, but
Then just do it. Just roll with it.
no, because Deli stole mine.
I got nothing to
You
say
asked
then.
her body count.
No, he did say it. To her, technically. Yeah.
Oh, it was to Fangs?
No, that never happened. That was not an actual question. I was just making
Oh,
a
well
joke.
then I'll use that question.
Okay, just say it in character, please.
Yes. Well, how many people or creatures, I don't know how to phrase this, have you slept with?
Slept with or bedded. Either works. Zoe? I don't know how many.
Bestie, I'm this old and I forgot.
Is it that high?
Yeah,
Deli drinks.
All right. We got 2 more rounds, so roll them again.
Roll in the middle.
Oh, Deli's asking. Okay.
Oh, did we all just roll 6s and 4s?
Did Alicia roll?
Oh,
Or did you roll?
Alicia is that. Alicia's 5.
How does this work? Okay. If you all roll tied, you re-roll. Or actually,
Well,
no.
has Fangs asked a question to anybody?
I think Fangs
Okay,
is
here's
asked.
So then
Here-
it's
here- here's how-
automatically Fangs.
Pick Snowy
here's-
or-
Yeah, I'll split it either. Fangs and Deli can ask either Snowy and Diana a question, and we'll split it that way. So you can pick your targets basically. So pick between the 2 Fangs. Since you haven't technically asked yet, I'll let you go first.
Yeah,
Alright,
Fangs will
so
default to
even-
you.
Alright, so this is just player speaking. So evens will be Snowy, odds will be Diana.
Of course, it's Diana.
Okay, so let me just write this down. And I'm just gonna roll something here for himself to say. I'll put in disadvantage because I already drank 2 times already.
He's already
Wow.
inebriated. Wow.
Brava.
Bang's like, I really gotta ask it.
I'm trying to think of this of how Fangs would word it.
Don't worry, take your time.
Alright. Here's unfortunately gonna be the heavy question, so this is gonna be a downer one.
That's fine.
Yeah, so Fangs goes, and just asks, had Maxwell succeeded in killing me in the town where I attempted to save you, would you have actually grieved or joined Maxwell in his little strange plans to break whatever he is trying to break?
Of course I would grieve you. I wouldn't leave you until I took you back home where you belong. I wouldn't leave your side.
Fangs
Oh,
and
so
just
sad.
add,
This might
Fangs
be
and
more real.
adds, you do recall that it was you running toward Maxwell that got us into that situation. I am asking a more direct question of, if Maxwell had promised you more of that drink, would you have killed me?
Ooh. No. I would not have. I would pick you. Every time. And I'll give a little glance to Snowy and then back to Fangs.
You see Deli handing Snowy a bag of 10 gold.
I would
Fuck
pick
up.
you like a booger.
I would just give a quick glance to Snowy and then back at Fangs. I will hold on to you. And our friendship. For as long as I can.
Hey, Snowy, what's your gun's name?
Nice.
She pulls out one from her right holster. This one is Chaos, and this one is Paradox. As she pulls out the other, and you see that those names are engraved on the barrel.
Wow, that is
Those
so
again?
much cooler and faster than I thought it would have been.
What were their names again?
Chaos and
Chaos
Paradox.
and Paradox.
For some reason, was that a reference to something? Because I feel like it is.
Yes,
am I
Chaos
just
and
dumb?
Paradox are the lions that guard the gates of knowledge.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's also the name of my website.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
about to say
There
that.
we go.
I was
knew-
like, I'm waiting for it.
It took me a minute. It's funny. Because I forgot about it for a minute, and my brain was like, oh, wait, yeah.
This one's named Piece of Shit, and this one's named Some Bitch.
It's what I yell when it jams.
Actually, the 44 hasn't jammed on me yet. That's why the first one
don't
was called
jinx
Piece
it.
of Shit.
Don't jinx it, Jeebus.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna jam. There's no way it's not going to. It's me.
Okay. All right, last round, so let's roll one more time. 4, 5. Okay, Deli.
Oh.
To Alicia or Fangs, or both. I'm fine with any. You can do both, Deli, if you want.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to
I'm
kind of
thinking.
flavor
I'm
it.
thinking of a single. I'm trying to think of a single question.
Yep, no problem.
Before we learned what we know about the gods, were you two believers?
Me?
It's you and Fangs, so technically both. I'll let you answer however you want first.
I'm from 401, so I think it answers itself.
I'm not gonna explain that, Jeebus. You can figure that one out.
No, I'm sorry. I think their mic had a little bit of a mess up or something. I didn't understand what they said.
Oh, she said I'm from Forward. I think you can figure it out.
Oh, so that's a yes. What about you, Fangs? What they teach in the Shadow Claws?
There's a long pause, Oddly enough, it was a rudimentary, basic teachings of the Raven Queen, but we did not call her the Raven Queen any other name besides simply the one that watches the end, or at least the guide. For the answer of the question of believer similar to yours, or at least to your question about gods, no, I do not believe in such beings.
Both of those
There's
answers
more.
make perfect sense.
It was more of survival of the fittest, and if you survived, it was either by your own merit or through the strength of your war pack.
Mariner, what
What's
used to be like the god of magic?
It's
Would it
still
still be
it's
Mystra?
still, yeah. A lot of mine is still going off like Forgotten Realms, like
Okay,
actual gods.
I just
haven't,
wanted to
made,
make sure
like-
if you had your own or not.
No,
I mean,
there's
I
a
was-
few that I have,
Actually,
but
I mean, to add to my own, I was actually kind of a devout follower of Mystra.
I mean, I'm a devout follower of the Great Cheshire.
That seems like a Fae thing.
No, it is a cat, the main cat god, which may or may not exist. That which shall rise, then sleep, then rise, then sleep, then rise, run around the house really fast, then sleep, and meow when the bowl is only half full.
next to the other cat god, Schrody.
I feel like this is what they
I thought
consider-
it was Dinger.
Shut the fuck up. Dinger is like the slur for the cat god that most tabaxi when you say it want to beat your shit in.
Oh, nice. This story just clocked me on the jaw when I yelled that in the bar.
Fangs will just finish his answer of, though, I suppose since we have met the shade of the Raven Queen, then yes, I suppose it was at that moment I became a believer. If that answers your question properly.
So, your family like was super religious, right?
Yes.
Did you like? I mean, you probably went, but did you like actually pay attention, or did you have a? It's so weird going to church here because like you gotta have like 12 of them per city.
I went for my mother, and I didn't say what made her happy.
That sucks.
I don't think so.
Why couldn't you do what make you happy to make them happy?
That's just not how it was.
Well, at least you didn't run away from home for 200 years. Right? Oh, fuck. Y'all live like 100. Never mind.
Yes, I do not think I am.
Technically, at least he's the only other long-lived
Yeah.
species in the party.
I make it past 30, I have not been doing things correctly.
I have yet to.
So he's
reach
gotta
my
go out like a
20th
rock star, die with cocaine in her hand.
Fangs just adds, I have not yet reached my 20th summer.
Forgot Peg's like fucking 19.
What?
I'm 19 too.
I know. It's
Fucking
funny.
hell!
How old is Alicia again, Sam? I don't think we
What?
talked about. How old is Alicia again, like in terms of elf years?
Uh,
Let me see if we put it in the thing.
should be my thing. Um,
Could be in bio. Oh no, we didn't put it in. Well, I'll let you decide that then.
Wait. Y'all are telling me all of y'all put together ain't like a third of me? I'm 378.
That is many summers and much experience, yes.
Snowy just nods.
Oh my god. Party's a mess.
I have never felt so old in my entire life. Never once
Well,
did I
you-
think I would be the old man.
Well, if it makes you feel younger, Snowy pulls out a flask, or one of the empty shot glasses. She kind of rinses with some water and fills it. Yeah.
Absolutely. What the hell was that?
She's like,
Meta-wise, it's like super fine Jaeger.
Ew.
That is Geronimo's war chief. And being that Geronimo isn't with us anymore, he said that if you ever became a decent brewer, that maybe you would be the only other one who could do that.
All right, Meredith,
Okay. What's up?
what do I need to roll to, after a single shot, try to dissolve what that is, and how to make it?
I'm trying to think of that as well. Give me a minute.
Investigation?
Either investigation, probably. Yeah, I'd say investigation, or like a flat intelligence check, like with your fucking what would it be? Alchemist tools as well, because alchemy.
They're both the same. All would be 10.
Okay,
So,
then yeah.
Investigation. 18.
Investigation.
All right, give me
Okay.
a minute. That's a lot going on right there.
As you are processing the weirdness of this for a minute, it definitely tastes like Uncle G's. It's not Meyer special, but it's like, I would say comparatively it's like a step down from the Meyer special, but it definitely still has that like same tinge to it almost.
So the way it works, like my special was just basic cheap booze that we would just pretty much give away.
Sorry,
And
Uncle G special, my bad.
Yeah, Uncle G's like premium stuff was like took a decade to make a single batch kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So I'd imagine this was like I'd imagine because of how Amadeus and everything close to him. This is like the trial run before the final product, kind of. Is probably the best way to look at it.
All right, we're gonna need to hunt down several crocodiles and take only their left teeth. A lot of tree bark from the north side with moss and mushrooms growing on it. And chicken tails.
Question on table for the DM, but does Fangs know? Because I
No.
really forgot, and I want to go through all the notes again. But does Fangs know that his father and Deli's uncle had interacted, or at least spoke with each other, or is it just Deli?
I've told you.
Yeah, you've told, but it's less they've interacted and more like Jimmy was the proxy. That's about the extent. Because he did send, at least from information you have, all you know that he had sent Deli or Uncle G or yeah, I'm gonna confuse myself. Geronimo had sent. No, you're fine. Geronimo had sent Jimmy to take a bell, but you don't know if they ever interacted past that or how he would have known. It's inferred that they might have at some point, but you don't know exactly. Because of just like the way it's structured. So. Sorry if it's a little confusing, but that's so far of what you guys would know.
Okay, no, because there is a question that Fangs does have now.
Well,
I am curious,
shoot.
but
Shoots an arrow at you.
God damn.
Sorry.
I'm saving that for Jimmy later.
No, I actually need to talk to him.
Good
I will
luck.
try to restrain myself, but I am curious. Due to the fact that Jimmy acted as proxy to speak to my father through your uncle, or at least something of a deliverance of a package item. Why did your uncle switch from crafting, I suppose, I don't know which was first, but the brewery to the peculiar items that he was making for
Well,
my father?
when I was growing up, he was always kind of locked away in his little fucking laboratory under the mansion. Never really saw the guy a whole lot. And one day he just moved off into the mire and started making moonshine. So my personal idea is that once he finished what he thought he was making, he was going for a new project, and I think real long shot here, but if he kind of takes out and flips to a certain page and he puts down the recipe, if I can make this, it's gonna do something against the corruption. I ain't sure what, but that's just my theory at this point.
Deli, roll me a history real quick.
Okay.
There's something else too. Okay, it's not too high because you do remember from a dream from a while back as well. You saw, because you hadn't noticed the first time, but now that you're more susceptible to it, that you saw there was like a needle of some kind of corruption or something on Uncle G's, I'd say not bureau, but like on table when you were visiting him when you were younger, like the first time you had visited him.
Yeah, I mean that's
Don't
kind of
remember why?
kind of what
Okay.
I implied, is that he was working against the corruption even then when I was young, but
Okay.
he then left the house for some reason and started making booze.
Truly the most powerful being in the world. Booze. Alright.
You see.
As you're kind of all just sitting there enjoying your drink, Rathel comes back from walk. Is there a chair open? As she just kind of pulls one over and like slides it in.
Ready
Thanks.
now.
Gives the seat next to Deli.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Move it over there. I miss anything exciting while I was gone?
Just get to know each other a bit more.
Does that mean I'm gonna if I come back to a room, there's gonna be someone's blood on the floor?
I really don't think so at this point.
that's
fear
good at
unless
least.
some vile magic turns one of us into a frenzy berserker.
Fuck you, Moogle. She just kind of like rolls her eyes at the notion.
Looks down. I wish I had a lap.
Your stomach consumes the chair.
I mean, at least by this point, Deli's probably considerably thinner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you've been running.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing. Fucking. I'll think of a name of the game, even though I'm probably gonna insult.
I mean, it's not copyrighted.
Oh, is it not?
Oh.
Does it actually have the name?
No, it's what the fuck is up with that? It's a game that they made in Critical Role for their characters to play.
That's actually great. I'm surprised Matt. Wait, was it only just between characters and like not Matt? Like,
Yeah,
them
no,
asking
it was all
NPCs
Taliesin.
questions?
Taliesin made it up.
Hmm.
It's a really good icebreaker.
It really is actually.
It is.
Oh, you're playing. What the fuck is up with that? And didn't think to invite me. She says, kind of with a smirk.
Oh, you were at the bar. All right. Well, why don't you get 2 rounds? Someone can ask you a question, and then you can ask one of someone.
Sam's at the bathroom, so I'll just leave it between the 4 of you guys then. So, and it's not shouldn't be too bad. So,
I'll
I'll
take
forward-
my hat out of this unless she wants to ask me one, because it's had time to talk.
Same. I don't think there's much she could ask me.
you'd be surprised.
Okay.
I suppose.
All right,
Oh,
so
Wrath, you
this
can
will
ask
be.
me whatever. I'm not gonna ask you a question. It's gonna be up to the other 3.
Okay, so I will leave this then. We'll go with the ask her question first. So Snowy, Diana, and Fags can roll.
Okay.
And whoever has the highest will take 2.
1, 5, Diana.
Oh my god. This will be great.
Wait, so I'm asking the question?
Yeah, you're asking
Correct.
Ethel a question.
I hope I can send feedback.
Based on what you know about me so far, what do you think about me?
That you are. Does it matter if I'm crass or not about this?
I just want an outside opinion. Like, do I really give off bad vibes?
If you-
Buzz.
Let's see. There's also some shit she. According to what I know, you seem like you want to be a good person, but you don't understand or can tread the line between what being good is because you haven't been out long enough to experience it. But you're trying, so there's that. Though you also do seem a bit, tend to be a bit on the arrogant side from time to time.
That checks out. Hey, at least I'm trying. I like that answer.
All right. And now
Whoever
roll,
rolls the
and
lowest.
then whoever gets the lowest has to answer a question. She does. Wow. Oh
Oops,
no.
thanks. Or
Oh!
Snowy.
It'll probably be Fags, 'cause I actually have a question in mind.
Oh shit.
Oh, all 3 of you rolled ones.
Alright, let me... Okay, so I'll do this the easy way. I'll roll a d6, and then 1 and 2 is Fangs, 3 and 4 is Snowy, and 5 and 6 is Alicia. I hope I get it. Oh, this is perfect.
Oh no.
I know, that's funny.
That is
It's a
just absurd.
It is a
The
D6
most
also.
absurd thing is I'm not part of them.
I know.
That's why I'm like, I'm expecting this from Genus to roll ones on a d6.
So, Fangs. Question. What is your opinion on the Black Herd and Malay? She kind of like leans closer to a chair. She's sipping a drink.
And what was it? And
She's basically asking what's your opinion on the Black Herd and Malay.
oh, Black
Okay.
Herd, like,
Yeah.
okay. How blunt is Fangs going to be? Because he is now drunk. He already took a few drinks. He's going to be a little bit more forward on that.
Oh no.
Strange mercenary group. Since I don't know the lifestyles of the land of Schlankton, I cannot judge them entirely of the environment, other than I know it's similar to a eat or be eaten matter. The first encounter definitely left a cautionary impression on me to not take them lightly and to simply consider them an enemy as justice recommended, as it seemed a bit too coincidental that they were there for us when we were traveling into the tunnels, considering our business in Schlenkton, and when Justice was told her mentor was about to be executed. I do not know if they have their agency to choose who they take as employers or whoever pays them, but considering they did not interfere with the battle, at least with the judge, I am still of a neutral opinion of them.
She kind of just
Though
nods.
I am a little bit nervous, though, that the armored one was here too during the fight with the vampires. I am unsure if that is a sign of they are seeking vengeance, or if they are still monitoring us because of the white one.
Interesting. As she says, she just kind of sips a little bit more. Well,
I am
Am I-
curious, though, if I may ask the question now. Now,
Go
there's
ahead.
another one for Fangs, because he has two questions in mind, but which one is he going to ask? The worst one!
oh boy, can't wait.
During the battle with the vampires, the armored one showed up. And you were not quite present. Did the armored one harass you in some way or another? Or, as you, Deli had asked, to take cover or something for that matter?
I wasn't harassed, but I had some other things to at least look out and make sure more corrections officers weren't coming through. As you may or may not know, I'm not exactly the greatest at fighting.
True, but you did fought alongside and stood beside Deli when the vampiric swordsman was attacking. That takes immense amounts of courage to do so.
There's like this look of like a deli.
Thanks.
Like,
You
"Should I
kind of
tell
missed
him?"
the part where she couldn't get away. I was incapacitated for a minute, and even if she did run, she probably would be sitting there.
If I am understanding the use of magics, and you may correct me if I am wrong, Raffle could have simply decided to use you as a shield, and the swordsman was mostly after, if I am understanding this night court, they were after us, and Raffle is not quite literally considered us, at least by their eyes.
You also got to
Well, not-
remember she is a high value target.
Why?
He's just looking at, do we really have to tell him now? At least in debrief. I'll explain later, Fangs, when you're more sober.
We'll
because
tell
it's
you tomorrow.
Easier. Yeah.
I may not remember this conversation, but as he says that last bud, you just see his head hit the table.
I have brain damage and am now concussed.
Wow, he is a fucking lightweight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is weird.
He's only got 2 con.
What?
I mean,
Is he
Doesn't
sickly?
really need.
He has a plus
No,
2 con.
+2 con.
I'm
not
I
actual
know,
2
I
con.
know. I was making
Fuck
jokes
you,
because I
Jeebus.
I think I'm funny.
No, you're not. It's okay. You can lie to yourself.
Now that that's off the table, he's like lifts his head up and lets his tongue against the table. Yeah, he's out. Y'all know, right?
Know what?
Oh yeah, I know about the plate of mouse.
All right.
You want me to show him, or?
That's completely up to you, but I think it's hot.
Hold on, I'll do that. As she, like, kind of, like, waves her hand over her face, and since Fangs is technically unconscious right now, you see this sitting where she is.
That is so disturbingly hot.
Why is everyone always into goth chicks? She kind of mutters to herself.
It's not the goth chicks. I'm
Usually
into
the
women that
top
can
are
kill
really
me.
well read.
Why not both?
Even better? What the fuck you want from me? But your major problem is your pigtails still stick out of the helmet there, and really kind of dead giveaway.
I mean, it's not really meant to hide too much. Plus, mostly it's, have you ever heard of a Mask of Obscurity?
Nope.
I think it's an actual item, if I remember correctly, like in D&D. So basically, whenever you see it, it distorts the image. So even though you could see it. So to explain, if I actually use it in tandem with the Death Mask, I could basically make sure no one would understand or
Everything got fuzzy.
pick up. Pretty much. I think it's called Mask of Obscurity. Let me look.
I don't know natural magic items. I make up my own bullshit.
See, now that's not as interesting. It's just all freaky mask thing, not, you and all your hotness.
Here to any. Well, the bat. It's technically a mask of hidden identity, which is. I'll just say it's whatever. My mask now. Yeah, but at the same time, when in Schlenken, I don't necessarily want people just looking like, oh, there goes Rathel running again to save someone, or there goes Rathel murdering someone in the streets.
Oh, come on. Mark Kent ran around for 3 years
Mark
doing nothing
Kent?
but glasses.
God damn it, fuck you.
Oh, I do have a question. Now that we're all sitting here, why the prison?
Long story. I was asked to weed out any, we'll say, rats within the prison. That since technically they're all employed by, big man upstairs. I was asked to weed out any potential rats, and it was chasing a lead. You notice most of the people in there weren't dead. They were just...
No, I don't think anybody really died.
Remember the fucking husk corpse that were on the ground outside? There was technically like...
Specifically, don't remember them.
I do.
Fuck you. They were not important enough to be remembered.
They're not my fucking problem, is what they were.
Though, for better or worse, a lot of the magic I used to absolve those peoples of their flesh technically is a corruption technique that the Anchor was using, though not a one-to-one, where it started to, eat people's skin away if they got too close. Though technically it was a old Raven Queen trick from when she would use to torture people to suck them into unlife and then play with their souls like they were violin strings or others. This is why no one likes the Shatter Kai. Or did. I'm not there anymore, thankfully. I'll let you process that for a minute, Deli.
He takes a drink.
Yeah, that's that moment where everybody, like even Snow, is just like, okay, awkward.
Like I said, long story, doesn't matter. I also try not to use that magic a lot of the time. Kind of dangerous.
I'm not complaining. I mean, magic, bullets, whatever.
Dilly holds up his hand. Why not both?
That's what I do.
Damn right.
Well, at least your friend is gonna have a long, fun story when he wakes up.
Yeah, to be honest, to the bottom of my heart, I do believe this. All y'all seem to have good intentions. Little D, just poor execution.
Well, I can't argue with you.
Because I'm legally not allowed to.
And hell, fuck it. If you want to become an anchor and just promise to be a good one, we'll help.
Really?
At this
Diana,
point,
for
I
what-
don't know who's the right answer, so why not attack both angles?
Well, they just said I could be more powerful if I was one.
They?
And think of... Yeah, anchors, there's more than one.
Yeah, but I don't think you've ever really mentioned meeting them.
You know,
Remember? I went
It's-
through the wall.
I was on the. You were trying to save me at that point.
That's
I've only
right.
heard about you going through this mystical wall.
They...
I mean, how much power did they offer you? Because if I'm understanding correctly, you've already killed 2.
One and a freebie.
A freebie.
I mean, I'm just stating.
Well, I don't know the offer on the table anymore. They haven't contacted me since.
Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Alright, well,
Hold on, God's calling.
And you,
I'll just go walk on that wall real fast. I'll be back.
BRB.
I've never really seen you study or cast any spells to bring out those, sickles that you have there.
They just happen.
Fucking lying.
What do you mean? It's not a spell.
I know that. Where'd you get them?
From the anchors.
Was that so hard?
I think. I wasn't hiding it.
Technically, you got
I
it from
just
an
told you it's not a spell. They just happen.
You were technically speaking, the sickles came from a
It was
weird-looking
something
robed
different.
individual that was like choose light or dark, and then you chose dark, and then you got the
I
sickles.
chose dark. But I'm trying to remember, because I still have the claws, right?
Correct.
And I thought that's what they offered me, but I still got them. But I never
They-
said yes fully.
That's why you haven't.
I just said I'd
really-
be back.
Yeah, you said you'd be back, and you haven't really used the claws, technically
Mm-mm.
speaking. So
No.
that's also why they're not like fully like they kind of like appear, disappear, but they haven't like been used outside
Right.
of one time.
Okay,
think.
yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Oh wait, no. The
Well-
only thing they do is like they heal you when you get a kill.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
mean, you just need to get more kills than if they're a passive.
Maybe. I'm not gonna get more into that. At least above table.
I mean, alright, fuck it. I mean, at this point, really, who knows? But I do enjoy my continued existence, so whichever entity gives me that, I'm gonna fight for it. Because I like being alive.
Oh boy.
Anybody
Yeah,
have
no,
any
it's
input on
thinking.
that?
Well, there's the old thing for saying, if you can't do it with your own hands, don't give a shit. If you can't. What I'm saying is personal responsibility of your own life.
As long as you don't fuck up or fuck around and put us in a situation where we have to kill you. Or at least they do. Should
Right.
be fine.
Fuck around and find out. Yeah.
I thought that was talk shit, get hit.
Oh, is that one too? But that's more of a dwarven idiom.
There's also get bit, eat shit, but we don't talk about that one.
Talk smack, get slapped.
Eat shit and live.
Hey. Is
Eat-
one ever
Go fast, eat ass.
One of my brothers used to say shit. One of my brothers
That's one of
used
the. That. Go on, sorry.
one of my brothers used to say shit happens, get a helmet.
I'm trying to think of more idioms.
And there's plenty, but
There's always the shit hits the fan, be upwind.
There's always shit rolls downhill, so don't try to move away from it.
that's why I'm rich.
Are you the one shitting down the hill?
Somebody has to be at the top of the hill.
Yeah, that's always the statement about that is the rich people are usually shitting down.
Isn't there also some weird or some weird revolutionary thing about eating the rich?
Yeah.
I thought that was an owlbear thing.
No, it's some weird.
Oh, no, that's the
revolutionary-
idiom that is used is about feeding them to owlbears. Yeah, it means there's the old childhood story about the sand ape.
Consume the rich.
You cannot stop me, for I will eat them all.
I love Law's voice. All right,
It's the
we're
Only
getting
voice
into
I
each
can-
other.
Yeah, we should probably start drinking more. I feel like this is a good night now that we could at least somewhat relax, hopefully now for a while.
All right, Billy grabs the toothpicks that are on the table. Whoever can fit the most amount of toothpicks near Fangs' ears before they flick wins.
What's that mean?
Fuck it, and she starts grabbing it.
Yeah, basically.
That's
yeah.
mean. We all have a toothpick in our hand.
We shouldn't do this. Meanwhile. Oh my god. Anyway, as you were all doing that.
For this or what?
No, you're out. I'm not gonna. It's funnier this way. Plus, there's a reason why. Just out of curiosity, who's carrying fags back to the room?
I guess
No,
that
you
would
don't.
be me.
Me and
I
Scully will,
probably am the strongest. I think I am the strongest.
Well,
I'm
outside
probably
of
with a
Fang.
15.
I think Fangs is a 16. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, but
No,
Fangs is
it's-
also.
it's great.
Oh yeah,
12?
15. So
I mean, I only have an 8 strength.
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Delia could make it easy. Delia just reduces his density and just carries his ass.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
His feet definitely
So-
drag across the floor because I am 3 feet tall.
I need. Not that. Where is it?
There's also the fact that despite how Fangs looks, he's not as heavy as he looks. He's only 210 pounds. And that's basically all lean muscle.
Yeah, so cut that in half.
Reduced density.
Just over 100. Delia could easily carry that.
Yeah.
trying to see the whole. Is there just the whole soundtrack for? Give me one sec. I'm gonna probably take like a little bit of a break while I'm looking for something. So.
I know, right? I think this is a good session so far. Just like actually take some time to talk.
Yeah, that's what I kind of was like when I was doing this. I'm like, I want to reset some stuff and kind of put the idea of they don't, and it kind of also fits with like who Lady Not is. It's like you're no fun because a lot of you are kind of just whatever.
Yeah, but also we let Diana know that we still care.
Yeah.
But fuck, come on.
Agreed.
And learned a little bit about Ellie.
Hey. I'm getting there. Okay. Found it. It is kind of funny though, like I hope I made it clear that Lady Not is arrogant as fuck and could not be bothered by you, actually.
Bitch.
It's funny too because
I didn't think Deli would end up with an enemy, but she is like fucked.
okay, there we go. Found what I was looking for, thankfully. All right. As the night goes on, drinks are had. Everyone's having at least a relatively good time compared to like the beginning of this place. Everyone cheering, laughing. Fang's got free acupuncture, at least for a while.
The
And
goal
then
was
as-
not to poke him.
Oh, okay, so it's like just right next to him to kind
Yeah,
of like.
so I mean, like, if you ever had a fluffy dog, and like,
Yeah.
you could go so far into their fur before you actually touch them.
Oh, okay.
Like, his ear
Well,
would
I'm st-
flick if you poked the skin, but it wouldn't if you just were touching fur.
Pseudo acupuncture then. But anyway, as everything is all going through, Fangs, you wake up in a. Oh, not that one. Wrong one. Give me a second.
She's back, bitches.
I'm back, fuckers!
I was about to say, did I just get pseudo taken back?
Did I kidnap him?
pseudo for myself?
Fangs, you wake up
Okay.
to a familiar sight. Hold on, let me grab her token. It's been a bit. There we go. I hope it's actually sized correctly. I don't think it is. Nope.
It's
it isn't.
upsetting when it never is. I always forget to.
There.
My mom.
I thought I did, but I guess I didn't because it was only. Oh, hold on.
You say
There
that,
we go.
but also
Oh.
Jelly's health is wrong.
I haven't reset the. That's also because I haven't reset the things yet. That's more on me because I have to go through and reset them all, and then rebind it, which is a pain. That is a pain in the ass, and I don't want to do. But I probably should go through and fix it at some point. No drawing on the screen. I see that. Whoops the fuck. So anyway, Fangs, you wake up in a familiar place. It's cold. There's no wind blowing, and it's just not reeks of undeath, but feels like a very unnatural place. The ground seems to be shifted and cragged, and once again you see the Queen of Ravens sitting before you once again.
I had thought that your essence was no longer part of the realm here.
In some ways, it's not. But due to how do I put this? Due to circumstances created by intermingling erosions, I have come back for one last conversation.
Fang is gonna incite this only because he last saw the Raven Queen fade away, and he knows that Astrea is supposed to be a representative aspect of the Raven Queen. So all he can think of is that even if this is even if this being in front of him is telling him that she is the Raven Queen, he can't help but wonder if this is actually Astrea pulling a fast one on him. So I'm just gonna roll insight because Fangs is not relaxed. He is fully on battle alert.
No worries. She's not. You don't see because the way the Raven Queen's designed, like that kind of plastered mask on her face, doesn't really lend itself to emotions. But just from
He's
the
not
way.
looking at the emotions. He's trying to
Well,
see.
no, I know. I'm trying to explain. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Due to like the way her the design of like this mask over her face doesn't convey anything in particular. The way her demeanor and voice kind of go, it feels more akin to the shade that you were talking to rather than Astrea. Sorry if I cut you off, but let's try to get to that.
Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. That's exactly what he's looking for. So I suppose this is a last conversation between us then, considering you said this is an odd situation.
Yes. But I do wish to impart something on you. I just need to make sure you are willing to accept it. And I will start by simply asking a question. What fangs on blade do you hunt for? Originally, you had started this journey seeking a foe that had bested you once and you wished to find again, and now you find yourself, how do I say, adrift in foes that you cannot comprehend or are above your mortal understanding. So now I ask this once again, what do you hunt for? Damn.
There is a feral snarl. It's not really directed at the Raven Queen, it's just more of the thoughts that Fangs now has. And he just adds, or as he begins to speak, the false ones, those that claim to be gods but yet manipulate mortals out of their own foolhardy and arrogant necessity. Those that cheat death and their destination through some anomaly that I am beginning to understand is beyond my current abilities. If I were to give more context, the invasive, unwanted viruses, the outsiders that should not be here, the ones that continue to live when they should have long since embraced or accepted their death.
Tell me then, Fangs on Blade, do you wish to impart death on those who do not belong to this realm? To remove these viruses, these stains from the world of the living and put them back where they belong in a crept corner, never to harm your plane again.
You're referring to the corruption, I hope, because that is the main source, the root of my peculiar ire.
Let me ask you one other question. As you know, as she kind of stands up and like walks around, the Shadow Lurkers were founded on the principles of a rough understanding of my own individual to protect what they deem necessary while working from the shadow.
Yes.
Would now you'd like to take that a step further? Follow in what is left behind of my footsteps in service of the true goals such as the Shadow Lurkers, but be able to protect those from those invasive species and viruses.
To protect them from the corruption that invades this world? Yes. And I do not simply wish to put this corruption in a box or in a little corner to be forgotten. I personally wish to intend to fully eradicate it. If I have to hunt the source of these problems beyond this realm, then so be it. I don't mind being a watcher of sorts, if I know that I am willingly accepting this role and not being tricked into it by some clause or words that the pretender had done.
Do not, as much as I despise how things have come out, do not hate her for malice, for things that she does not know, but instead hate her for magnations and other problems she has created. As she is just the best way to put it, a machine following its programming. Now, albeit said, that doesn't justify her means. And she says, but if you wish to fully end her and any like her, take one knee. As she motioned you to kneel.
Fangs does, without hesitation.
IW, last, perhaps of all, a paladin of the Raven Queen. With this, deemed as my watcher, I grant you the power to eradicate those outside of your realms, and if you wish to further yourself down this path, then it will further aid you in your quest to rid this world of things that don't belong to this plane, and to make it clean and whole again.
Fangs, after hearing this, takes a breath. I, Fangs on Blades, vow to dedicate all of my being to this cause. Even if I were to lose this mortal shell.
She puts a hand on you. Very good. This is my last gift to you, and any other help sadly will not be met but by myself. But hopefully this power is enough to aid you on your quest. She says as she puts her hand on your shoulder and you feel something resonate inside you. Not like something horrible, but like this very soft, warm glow. And it glows and it kind of consumes a little bit of the light around you. And you feel as she takes off her hand, a small raven's feather in your hand, aka your holy thimble. Sorry, I can talk. Use this power well, Fangs on Blade, and don't fall down the path of those who've become lost. My one and true watcher, as she fades away. What do you do?
Fang slowly rises up, takes the symbol, places it to his heart. He thinks about it. Even if this isn't a dream, I wish this is indeed a part of my own being. But then he also thinks about it. I still despise Estrella for her actions. But I think sooner or later she and I are going to have a very long talk. And depending on her choice of words, I'll either deem her worthy of the Raven Queen's representative, or I shall remove her.
Alright.
And I will see to it that if Diana goes into the form of corruption, I will at least relieve her of her mortal form.
As
That's
you begin,
that's his vow toward the throne of the Raven Queen that's empty right now.
Alright. As you speak your vows and you feel, again, this kind of warm, feathery glow embrace you, hold on. Let me just move everyone real quick as I do this. Who's in what room, Fangs? You're there. Snowy, you're there. He's there. Alicia's also there. Guess no one's sleeping on the bed, so you feel.
Oh yeah, I take up the whole bed.
Are Diana and Alicia asleep or awake?
Maybe I'll put things over here because it'd be more towards.
I
like,
would be asleep.
Okay.
places to load up.
Alicia? I'll
I
leave that up to you.
need sleep too.
Well, technically you're in a trance because you're a half elf, right?
Yep.
So you at least kind of get the impression, because it's not going to give like full alert, but you watch as you see like a dark black glow come from Fangs, and Fangs kind of like get stirred from this little bit of a dream. In your paw is a singular black raven's feather.
Okay, I will write that down.
So that's your, just for sake of ease, and so we didn't have to go searching, that is also your holy symbol.
That's fine. I'll just type that down.
And, because technically, let me roll something for her. Okay. And then nothing happens with that, thankfully. I now actually have Jane Rathel will start this orphanage with warnings. I mean, I don't mind having my name on it because
Oh,
I can
shit.
understand. Yeah, we can't do this, guys.
Oh, I only have 3 spell slots to communicate with Justice, but he wants to start kind of finalizing
Okay.
things quickly. And also,
Oh, okay.
it's been a long day, and he doesn't
Yeah.
know if she still wants to kill him or not.
I'll leave that.
So he thinks Snoo Snoo might be a bad idea.
He'll probably just be laying down asleep then. Unless, like, you were, like, asking her, like, before.
I mean,
Just
if she looks like she's gonna fucking pass out, he's just gonna be like, "You've nearly died today. That's fine."
Okay,
And I'll use my 3 spell slots to talk to Justice.
I'll leave that up to you. She still has. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have the hearing. I keep thinking she does.
No, she does not have the hearing. Well,
No, Narilla does.
Narilla does.
Narilla
but
does. I'll leave that up to you if you want to bother her.
I just send one to be like, "Hey, we have this plan to do this. I'm sure you can lawyer our names out of this contract. Figure it out. I'll throw you as many dollars as you need."
Oh god, that's gonna be a shit show.
I don't think it'd be that hard. Literally, Justice is a lawyer.
No, it's gonna be a shit show for me. Not you.
Sure,
Yeah.
that sounds like a great idea.
And I'm going to emphasize this. No fucking funny business at all.
Kelly, of all the people who are going to do funny business, me?
Yes.
I mean, I'm working on a music career right now. Why would I do that?
You're you. What do you? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I know who you are. We traveled for a couple weeks together.
Yeah, but I actually have, my. When it comes to legal stuff, it's legit,
Dude, I mean, this is
And
why.
if there isn't
also,
some fuckery in it, it's not Schlington, okay?
well, yeah, I mean that's the thing. We want minimal fuckery, and I just wanted. I want to do something good, Jay.
Okay. So let me draw up some stuff. I'll have it out in, give me a week.
However much time you need. I've constant revenue income at this point.
All right.
Also, if Somehow, if I could send you a batch, you'd probably start selling it up there, get my name out there, so we can check the prices when I finally get there.
This is authenticated.
Yeah, I mean, my girlfriend's mother would probably be so appreciative of me doing that.
Of selling a very reputable alcohol that does not have anything, literally no preservatives.
Kelly, I'm dating daughter of fucking Keystone. Shit.
I don't see the problem here. I'm a very...
I was gonna say, Deli's a legitimate business, which is funny.
Jimmy filled out all my paperwork, okay? Oh,
You just need two paw prints.
Can you look
At least
over
a
my
lot-
paperwork, too?
My license for the
Bring it
North.
up. I'll have it brought up so I can take a look at it. Make sure your license is legit.
3 weeks later. Deli, you've been selling illegally for 9 months. Because it hasn't been renewed.
Eh.
No, it's more like, okay, Deli, is your nickname Sir Pimple Deagle Donzita?
Yeah, it's like-
word.
I don't know Infernal.
No, you know what'd be even
That might have
fucking
been
the biggest
Jimmy's.
fuck you? You know what'd be the biggest fuck you? Fucking Jimmy signs at Yabu and no one understands it.
That's the best part.
How do you write in Drunken Slur?
It's like cursive, but all of the words in an entire paragraph are a single line.
That's just cursive normally how people sign. What do you mean?
No, it's all a single line. I don't think you understand.
No, I've seen signatures like that, trust me.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah,
See mine.
yeah, you know how legible they are.
What do you mean? There's the bump once.
I know my signature's fucking barely legible.
I'm surprised. I thankfully practiced cursive until it was high school, so I still remember how to do it out of muscle memory.
Oh, I could write in cursive. Cursive is actually much easier for left-handed people than it is right-handed, but
This is true.
It also doesn't
yeah,
help that
let's
they don't
just
teach it.
Jay, let's get that all in shape before I head up there, because you know that is the one keystone but one of the two that we really don't want to fuck with.
What do you mean you don't want to fuck with the vampire one?
I want to fuck with the vampire one. That's one. I was the Lady Paluna.
Oh,
What's her name? I always
Yeah,
forget.
that's literally her name.
Yeah,
literally
it's Lady Paluna. Lady Paluna's the other one.
Okay. Yeah, it's like New York, the city, and then New York, a person, but
Yeah.
it's inside a. All right. After all of that, you wake up. Who wakes up first again out of all of you?
I think Fangs.
It's usually a race between Deli and Fangs. Since Deli stepped late, I'll give it to Fangs today.
Well, Fangs might be hungover.
True.
Yeah, that's why you woke up early.
Fuck.
I woke up to walk the headache off. Fuck you.
I mean, I would think that the dream he had would have been probably a good wake upper too.
Oh yeah, he probably had a pretty good wake up call.
Wake up, call, not 2 in the morning. God bless Maroon 5.
Because after waking up, I know as I got the raven feather in my hand.
I'll let you do however you want with that. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I think the other difference between Deli and Fangs is Fangs probably leaves his room a lot earlier. Deli is awake, but he's doing spellbook stuff.
No, they take $20 and leave, or 20 gold and leave. Kidding. No, sorry, they take the wine bottle and leave. That's more appropriate. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
James gets up and leaves quickly. Just
Yeah.
so you can go ahead
Man,
and
I
get
never
some
knew a
private
person could have an 8-pack.
Like a beer? Rathel says kind of jokingly as she's like half awake.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry, I was looking through Scruffy's eyes. He's sitting in the hallway.
Nah.
Fucking. No, he pulls.
Weird that no matter you can't take the city out of, or you can take the person out of the city, but not the city out of the person. Oh god. No wait. As you're kind of waking up, you do notice on the table is an envelope.
Blood. She'll pick it up.
As soon as you open it, you notice the one of the signets of the, because at least branded on the side, is of the Jacopa Rosa. And you remember, but technically you made a deal a couple days ago to have someone look into some information for you.
Oh,
And all it says is Arcanum Factory. Or hold on, let me get into the voice. If you wish to seek help of getting way into the city, the Arcanum Factory is a good place to start.
all right.
Fangs, what are you doing? Here, let me move. Or like, how is everyone just waking up then, so I can know to move to the lobby or not?
Might
I'm waking up to ash and dust.
Fang is probably gonna be heading outside for just a little bit. Just
Okay. Here, I have an actual out of thing. There we go. I have not used this map yet. So you are right outside the hotel, basically. You smell seawater and this general kind of hear the splashing of water, and it looks like if you ever been to a vacation town, it's like just waking up. None of the shops are open yet, so definitely like super early before anything gets moving. Refreshing.
yeah. The difference is that Fangs is actually in full gear right now.
I know. I'm just saying though.
No. In comparison, before when he was just in a loincloth and not in any of his hunting/traveling equipment. This time he's fully armed.
He's about to
Which-
fucking murder.
He might. We don't know. Not yet. But he's definitely going to use. Let me just check one thing about the tech portal. Where is it? Here we go. How many times can I use this? Okay, between short and long rest. So, kind of feeling more dutiful to what he had made a vow to the Raven Queen, even if it was a dream. He's just kind of looks back and figures he's gonna go take a quick run around for a little bit, but he also wants to use this just to get a feel of the area around him.
As you're kind of like doing, it's within a mile, technically. No. Okay. As you're at least running around, you definitely don't get any pings or anything of the like outside of like, how do I say this? Like general portals, like. Is it? Oh, it's the closest planar portal. Okay, so you can't like do multiple. Huh. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. There's nothing, at least planar wise. I don't know if Fangs knows what a teleportation circle and it's technically not planar, as far as I'm aware. Unless it's like gate.
It will probably be no different to Fang's eyes.
One sec. As you're kind of just traveling around, there's not really anything that ticks off. I'll kind of play around with this a little bit, but you do detect like, I'll say, the same thing that kind of pinged before in Schlankton, where they are normal, everyday kind of portals for people to kind of go to and fro, but nothing like extra planar that would like normally trigger any sort of like bigger reaction. It's the best way to put it.
I'm gonna roll to see how long Fangs will be out before he comes back for breakfast.
Okay.
Alright, so he's gonna be out for at least 3 hours.
Okay, as you are roaming around, others are waking up, probably How's everyone else kind of waking up and going about their days? At least to start.
I mean, probably just about the same as usual. Cleaned up. Probably a bath.
Okay.
Get up, shower, and then eat. Eat something.
Okay.
And
I'd imagine it'd be more like for Alicia, more of a like a fruit platter, like some kind of like tropical fruits and stuff.
Is Alicia
it's
eating in the
tropical
room?
bread.
That's up to her. Are you Sam or no? Or is Alicia or no?
Yeah. I'm eating in the room. Just like that little table. Very quietly eating my tropical bread.
Oh wait, roll me a D100 real quick.
Okay.
No, someone has a subscription. Okay. Technically, it doesn't go off as you were expecting a tube to come through the window, but nothing had happened, sadly. No bread tube today. One of these days. Anyway. Are you trying to steal or take any of Alicia's food, Diana, or no?
No.
Okay. Are you just like watching her eat and then just leaving? Like, hello!
I'll just get up and then like just say a quick hello. And yeah, and I'll just go like hang out somewhere.
I'll go move you guys to the lobby, give you a second so it'll be easier. Cool. Spell I have it.
Depending on
So-
how fancy this hotel is, Delia's kind of sitting in like a breakfast nook near a window, drinking a
That'd
very,
probably be-
very tiny coffee and writing in the spell book.
That'd probably be up here. Or, okay. Yeah, because this is like the main lobby area where there's a nice fountain. Rothel's probably nursing some kind of tea.
Is there any coins in this fountain?
Do you want to steal it in front of the person that's watching?
Who's watching? Where the hell's my sheet? Hold on.
Oh my god.
No, hold on. I did the thing where I messed up my chat. Okay.
But
No,
You did-
I'm just gonna.
There are coins in the fountain though, I will say that much.
Can she see me now?
Roll me a stealth. Probably not.
Yay. I'm gonna take just a handful.
Alright, roll me a D4. You gain a handful, so about 5 silver pieces.
Yay.
I'm glad you didn't roll a 1. You would have got Electrum.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, because actually no. I should have said no, because it'd be silver, gold, yeah, platinum. No one would throw copper in here probably. You though, pennies is like a more understandable thing. It's also rich, so. Anyway,
Is there anything going on that's cool or no in the lobby?
yes, there are 20 explosions happening right now, and you're just missing all of them because you were focused on the fountain. No, nothing's going on right now.
Well, I don't know.
Sorry, I wanted to be asked for that just because.
It's fine. I'm gonna go and what is this?
What's what? Hold on.
the fancy looking arcane carpet.
Oh, that would just be a teleportation circle.
Oh, I wanna go there. What's
you
down
don't know.
here?
off limits.
Damn it. Okay, well, I'm just wandering like an aimless child, and
Because I say off limits doesn't mean you can't go.
no, I know. I'm just wandering at this point.
Hey, Wrath,
Um,
do you know any teleportation circles?
No, never really
Yes.
studied it. I know how to manipulate things to move people when they die, but that's not really teleportation.
Well, I got one in the mire, pretty close to where I used to live, and then one at my family's manor. But I got no others. I actually just figured out how to cast the damn thing.
Huh. Uh,
Do you know how much fucking
You know-
arcane energy this shit costs?
no. 'Cause again, not my area of expertise.
A fucking lot. Well, I mean, it does I'm not sure if it dismantles us and puts us in a new place, or just warps space-time.
Here's what I learned about spellcasting and the like. Don't think too hard about it, because the more you try to process the things that start disassembling and reassembling people, the more you'll wonder if you just made a clone of yourself and the real you died, but the clone of you survived.
I hadn't even had that thought yet. God damn. I'm never telling Fangs what happens when we actually teleport in.
Probably one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
With that phenomenon. I
Yeah.
love that movie. I can't think of the name. I think it's The Apprentice or something.
So glad you fucking caught on to exactly what I was going for.
I have not seen that movie in years though.
Been
God
a
damn.
while. But yes, just to let you know, I do now have teleportation.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Why is Snowy seem to be like patiently stamping at the fountain like something's gonna happen?
Did we have surfing
waiting
lessons
for us?
today?
Don't think so, because I think you would have talked about it.
Alright, well.
No, I was just
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just staring off at the clouds. Sorry.
No
Last
problem.
night was less sleep and more. Well,
I'm pretty sure I heard the wall actually shake.
oh yeah, his grandfather was a Goliath.
What the hell was his dad then?
Bill
I don't know.
Oh, technically not. Exactly.
I mean, his
That's
dad
just
could have
something
been
he
like
said
a
just
gnome
waiting
or
to pick up
something, and his
and
mom
go.
was a Goliath, but... That's why he had so many fucking abs.
Part of me just wanted to throw Elric in, but I was like, no,
Hello.
I know better. Hello.
Well, if you put Elric in, he immediately needs to get punched in the face for no reason.
No,
And
technically
fall
he already
unconscious.
exists. Yeah. Anyway. Well, what's the plan for today, since we probably won't be aroused? Relax, drink, enjoy vacation.
We could. I also have a lead. But we don't have to follow that immediately by any standard.
Can I choose both?
Where exactly would it lead us? Kind of curious now.
The arcane,
Arcanum Factory.
the Arcanum Factory.
Oh. Hold on, I'll spell it. Or say it so it's just up in notes. Surprised they have a branch out here.
Would I know what the
Actually,
Arcanum Factory is?
Oh, 100%. They are, like, if you could think of magical items and the like, this is your one-stop shop for usually getting magical items. Schlenkton, obviously, is more black market. Arcanum Factory is the more legitimate, where they're regulated, everything's checked to make sure, and et cetera, et cetera. They go through all the actual good reasons to get shit.
One of them fucking
Kinda why-
rip-off joints? Why the hell would we go there?
I don't know, but that's where our friends at Caparosa said to go.
Oh, I think they get a dish.
Or it's somebody who's very easily manipulatable.
I love
Or it could
them.
just be-
Oh, Jimmy's not here.
Or it could just be someone that's. Who knows? Why would. Wait, why would they recommend a legitimate. Yeah, whatever. She's.
Well, I mean, that's
for a minute.
probably that's the red flag is that the Chicaparosa were recommending a legitimate business.
Yeah. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can go. Maybe they have something on, at least worth buying, and then kind of just play it by ear that way.
Okay.
Well, let's go figure it out.
You want to round up the others then? Or
Perfect.
the three of us.
Sick 'em.
Ah. Can you put them on the map? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
got
get them. Right. Deli stuck in a well. Nah.
Oh, I was doing crackhead things
Oh.
too. Daddy,
Aw.
you get fucking tackled by a raccoon your size.
Oh my god.
Nah. And just point.
I only took a few pieces.
Aw.
I'm sorry, what happened? What did you do? As this woman looks now at you.
I'm going to just throw. How many gold pieces? I got 4.
The silver
Or not
and
gold.
5.
I'm sorry, silver. Yeah. Oh. I'm going to throw those 5 silver pieces at her and grab Scruffy's paw. We gotta go!
Ah!
Nah.
Running back.
Alicia, in fact, you
Pointing
see
at Alicia
Diana.
as he's being dragged off.
Yeah. As you watch that shit happen, so.
Yeah, Fang's probably just already entering the hotel after taking a long.
So what you see, Fags, is you see Diana running, say, we gotta go, and Alicia getting putted out by Scruffy.
I suppose they can wait until I take a cleanup. And Fangs will be heading to the room first to go get cleaned up.
Okay.
Which I don't know where the stairs are at, so I'm just gonna make an assumption it's somewhere in that direction. Then.
Yeah. They're like not on the map because it's very weird.
Yeah,
to
no.
portray them.
And it's just to make it easier for everyone.
Alicia, do you wish to join the party? Yep. Okay.
But
Oh.
it's very clear Fangs was out well before the group was, and now he's just heading to the rooms.
So after like what, 20-minute wash? I don't know how Fangs takes to groom himself. Or is he like a speed like 5?
You know what? I'll roll a d4. Low, he's a fast one. I mean, yeah,
I would feel like because he's military trained, it's like use the water that you got and then go kind of thing.
Yeah, we're gonna see how fast he goes though.
Okay, no worries.
It depends on the day. I have a lot of military friends who take longer showers than most people, because now they're free.
That's not wrong.
It's gonna be a quick 30-minute.
Okay. That's kind of actually quick considering.
Concerning has to brush all that fur. and all
Shower,
that, or
drying
what?
off, changing.
Yeah, that's quick.
Y'all make. Okay, I say y'all. You make fun of me for taking like long showers, and mine aren't even that long.
She's referring to Jeebus.
Me.
I'm
No.
talking to Jeebus.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jeebus, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm just making
Anyway,
jokes of it.
Bags, as you're kind of doing. What's? I guess the rest of you are just chilling.
Yep. Breakfast
Right.
is good.
You know,
Telly enjoys this espresso. Because he's a boozy bitch.
it's not Nespresso, it's Espresso with a B. I love me some espresso, and it's like that fucking like meme bee. Anyway, after a little bit of waiting, Fangs kind of dry off. Are you still in full gear as you go out, or no?
Yes, he is actually.
Okay.
For the most
As you go down to the lower part of the stairs, Scruffy's just kind of there. Dan, have you let go of Scruffy? Actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Fags, as you come down to the bottom of the stairs, Scruffy's like, "Nah," just kind of waiting for you and pointing over to the rest of the party.
Fine. Go on ahead, I'll catch up.
Da 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 da. I just imagine every step is just da. Like a fucking train.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 do.
I'm curious as to
The hat
why
hovers
this-
for a second.
Well, why are you fully geared? As Raffle kind of looks at you, Fangs.
After what happened yesterday, I'm not taking much on chances.
Yeah, I kind of figured this would happen.
Even if they, and again, Fangs points to first to Diana, then to Alicia. Even though they were given something of a decree, individuals and the like may not be so inclined to obey.
Oh, hey, speaking of that, no wait, do you need me to hold on to your weaponry, or do you have some sort of magical storage?
They're called holsters.
I have a bag and yeah, I have holsters.
Oh, I didn't know we were allowed to open carry here. And once again, he definitely is just doing this to show off. He flicks his hand and the wrist pocket opens and he snatches the gun out of the air.
You gonna do that every time? Just out of
Literally every
curiosity?
time. I love this spell. And then he just flicks his wrist again and it goes back into the wrist pocket.
Those hideouts open carry. They didn't stop me the first day we came in.
Well, I gotta say, the holster does accentuate certain areas, so continue on.
Once again, they just get that side eye from Raffle of like, the nice bitch.
Fangs will also add, well, speaking to Raffle,
If she wants to stay with him, she's gotta get fucking used to it.
Yeah, that's why she's like internally sighing, but she's like, I'm still gonna fucking look at him like, mine, bitch. Sorry, go ahead, Fangs.
Fangs will just add while talking to Raffle. I am not inclined to trust the word of an enemy that had openly attacked at us, and then says that we are having a ceasefire immediately.
No, I completely understand. Definitely still want to keep head on a swivel, but maybe breathe easy at least for a little bit. Alright, guess we're going to the Malwart of this fucking town.
What does a
God.
Malwart?
Oh, this is the nickname for the Arcanum Factory because it sometimes could be boiled down bullshit, depending on where you go.
Fangs blinks for a second, looks at everyone. So why are we going to this factory? I thought we were done dealing with machine creatures since we fought the puppeteer.
Oh, got the lead on how
Oh.
to get into the main city.
It's also not a literal factory, kind of like the bread cake factory isn't an actual factory, it's just a name.
And Fangs, we will eventually be dealing with my family. We've made most technology.
Alright.
You do know those trains we've run on have been made by my sister.
Let me find it.
I recall you mentioned that, but I was more under the impression we were going to another
That line is
of
just
those
stuck there
factories
forever.
like the puppeteer and the porcelain puppets.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that line is just stuck there forever now.
What line?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't see it, so that's a
I
you
do.
problem.
Fuck you, Golden. As you are all walking, it seems like another relatively calm day. Everything seems at peace. People are kind of waking up. You see, like, the normal tourists. Some people you see on the curb are daytime drinking. Like, it's a good meshing of everything.
Deli will
Some people
every
are-
like third group of day drinkers just toss a couple of free shots to people.
Okay, roll me.
They
Yeah,
every
fuck
one
it.
of those jars is branded Potbelly Deli.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Let me roll one thing then. Okay. Doesn't matter too much then. As you're handing them out, a lot of the people like stop for a minute, look at it, like they squint really hard. They're like, and then just start drinking it. And from your general reaction, they seem to at least be enjoying it of what you made. So
Fucking better.
fuck you. Some people sometimes they're so inebriated that they don't taste. I was rolling.
Even
they
better.
They will. They're
They
drinking
get even
actual
more
piss.
hammered at
They're
8
drinking
a.m.
Actual piss water.
Fang looks at what Deli is doing, just asks, I am confused as to why you're offering them your special drinks when they are not paying for it.
Well,
Or
Fangs,
is
he'll hold up one of those little shot glasses that says Potbelly Deli, and see that right there. They're not gonna instantly be able to throw this away. The next trash can is about 300 feet that way. They're gonna drink it, and then they're gonna have time to fidget, right? Which means like mess with something, like how you do with your sword hilt every once in a while when you get nervous. Most people are kind of like that, so they're gonna fidget and they're gonna see that it's got a thing on it, and then when they see that it's got a thing on it, they're gonna read it. They're gonna read Potbelly Deli. Then they're gonna remember me that I gave them free alcohol. Which soon, when a certain possum-like individual stops by, they will pay him an exorbitant amount of money for that very good alcohol. It's called branding.
Deli still has not seen any of. Like a month.
Jimmy taught me about this.
But
Deli's
If
doing
you
it for
are-
exposure.
if you are doing this, though, and they are expecting Jimmy, would they not mistaken Jimmy for you then?
Oh, do you
Because
not
Jimmy-
remember his little vest? His little vest, I sewed, it took me like a long time, but I sewed Potbelly Deli into the side of his selling vest. Before I knew he was a sentient being.
Yes, but I am saying that they might, considering that many do not seem to know Jimmy by Jimmy's name or whatever other name he goes by, will they not just simply see him as the Potbelly Deli?
Son of a
Not wrong,
bitch.
technically. You realize that as you think about this, as you're remembering branding, Jimmy hasn't paid you back in a month.
Jimmy hasn't paid me back in decades. What are you talking about?
No, he's giving you some. Here's the way I would imagine. He gives you some, but it's like skimming off the top kind of idea. Like,
Oh yeah, no,
get,
I
like, a
get
small
what
allowance.
he would skim off the top. Like
Yeah.
now that he has left the mire and actually see what people will pay for this shit, that where is that fortune?
This is what Bang is asking because
But it's just so natural for him to do this. He's still doing it.
Yeah.
Bang is just pointing it out. I was like, I feel like this is
You
that
sure you're not-
strange shadow lurker joke of whose shadow is this, and
Whose shadow is it anyway?
the misinterpretation of one shadow as another's.
Also, I'm pretty sure you're getting ripped off, because has he paid you recently?
Like a month ago.
How much exactly?
200-300 gold.
You know, usually that stuff sells for about like 3,000.
He like pets his beard a couple times, and even like since he still has the bell in it, he
Yeah.
try like it still doesn't dingle, so he just like messes with it a lot. All right. Now, if I'm doing my math correctly,
You're getting like 10%.
Jimmy has billions.
Weird.
I
how
know,
it-
sure.
Somewhere.
You can always like reinvest it back, so we might not have as much, or might have more. Considering, looks at Snowy.
I mean, I
Snowy,
have absolutely no idea what.
Snowy, you're a merc, right? How much would it be to pay for a fucking army?
That's up
Well-
to you.
For us, since your uncle's no longer around, with all expenses coming out and with 70 people strong.
What do you mean by
Oh,
uncle not being around?
well, Geronimo used to send Jimmy to fund us. Back when my grandfather was around.
Oh boy. I will leave you two to deal with that.
How
mess at
much
some-
money do I owe you? Me? Oh? Differences? Fuck, I don't know at this point.
Okay. I'm going to throw out a number. To do this job, my group was paid a number that starts with 2 and ends with 0.
Alright, most of them end with 0. Or 9.
Oh, fuck it, Deli. I can't lie to you. It's 20 grand.
Give me a sec.
Per month.
That's it. That's it. My heart's failing. That's it. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Why do I imagine Demus is just like going lower into his desk?
That's exactly what happened.
Cool.
You guys don't know how much I pantomime when I'm playing this game.
I do too. It just sucks I can't show it.
Alright. Well, I really can't be upset because he's using the money for things I would use it for. Also my money. And we're still doing good.
Yeah, but I mean,
Fuck it. You know what? He's off the charts. Potbelly Deli sells Potbelly Deli Brew now. Scruffy, I need
Oh,
to
there
make
you
you a vest.
Nah. Looks questioningly at you.
Wait, no, I've seen you do math before. No, never mind. Thanks. Nope, he sucks at math too.
Diana? No, wait, you'll drink it.
No. I mean, Snowy's
worst
just
co-
so fluid.
Okay.
Deli. I have a solution. I can make some sheep. I just need something, and I can advertise it that way.
I mean, if you made a shirt, I could wear it.
You wear shirts?
He would wear about half of it.
Occasion.
Yeah, it'd be like this pot belly. It says nothing else where it's cut off. Pot belly.
I mean,
charts.
one of my more comfortable one is that crop tops that you can buy. It's at one place. Owls.
I thought you were more of a thought topic. Sorry.
I thought it was
Oh.
Schlankton Falcon.
Oh,
Shut
you,
the
you
fuck
tried to pull
up.
that one.
I get to shut the fuck up and y'all make references?
Tried
No.
to pull that one,
I say
Joshua?
that to everyone, Jeeves. Don't think it's specifically at you. I said it to Moogle a lot.
Yeah. It's usually me
I
and
was
Moogle.
thinking. It's just the
You,
players
me, and
speaking.
Moogle are the
Saying
only
that
ones
it
that
is.
constantly do this shit.
I thought it was the Paluna Republic.
I
I was
hate you.
thinking more of the since it's just the player speaking thing.
I love the Jap. Oh wait,
If it's gonna be
Horrible
Snowy
never-
and Raffle wearing it, they'd probably be on their on the bikinis themselves. People will be more focused on that.
what I imagine is like it's one part of the like the tank top or the bikini top is Potbelly on one piece and then Deli on the other. Like
And my
really poor
face on the
advertising.
ass of the bikini.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, let me see a judge, Deli.
There you go. I will give you.
Deli takes it.
Oh, you know what? This is gonna be one of the special jars that I made. It will be the mango habanero. What am I Oh,
takes it.
my actual last jar of this.
Okay, so she takes it. She starts heading over to someone who looks pretty rich.
Okay, so probably
I did
the sake-
crit on this jar.
Pretty rich
on
and
this stuff, by the
desperate.
way.
okay.
That's where she's gonna go. Pretty rich, but desperate.
Okay, I'll give you this to you. I won't
She's
make you
kinda-
roll. 'Cause
Sidles up to him and she like slips the bottle through the jar between her breasts.
Oh
Hey.
my god.
You want to buy some booze?
Only a
I got the
persuasion
best
at
stuff here.
Only persuasion at advantage.
Just kind of puts it into his face a little.
Roll me a persuasion at advantage. Wow. The
Dirty
other one
20?
would have. This man, who's obviously came here to have a good time, like, does the bottle come with the holder? As he's like looking down.
No, but I'm not going to stop you if you want to pull it up.
Right, you did pass the fucking DC. And what's the charge on this? I'm not getting ripped off here, am I?
No, it's about 4,000. It's top shelf.
I'm laughing way too hard at this. So he'll just kind of reach in there. So do I leave the money in there then, or?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how the fuck he's gonna put 4,000 gold into it.
But
So, yeah, like,
if it's-
so
Only 400
Oh, yeah.
platinum.
that's still gonna be a shit ton to be put into a bra.
I mean, he can get a little handsy, I'm guessing.
He probably does.
could
So
take
I'm not gonna like overplay this because I don't want to like overact this scene, but
I can already feel how
He's
red
definitely-
Mariner is.
nah. Fuck it, I don't care. I'll send it. So he basically gropes her up and definitely throws some money in a lot of different places there it shouldn't be. And afterwards, he kind of walks away with the booze and is like, "So do I need to call you then for afterwards, or?"
You want more? She motions over towards Deli. That's
I
the
don't want to.
parade.
I don't want to reach in his tits though.
Oh God, no. But
Fuck
if
you,
wanna
they're
order
bigger than
more,
hers.
You gonna want to.
I mean,
I
like,
will-
like I said, it's like that frosted glass kind of thing. Like Deli has
Yeah.
used some sort of batik to engrave every bottle with Potbelly Deli, and like obviously sending doesn't get a number, but like whatever he would do to have some people magically contact him.
I'd imagine like the way I think of it is it's like a 1-time or 2-time, depending if they want to further it, is like a connection to the hearings, where like a spell that will connect 1 time if they wish to contact it for more kind of thing. That way it could like logically work and still make sense. Like,
That
imagine, like, a
seems
one-time-
yeah, no, that'd be actually really good at little idea, like a little, like I spend a little extra money in the future when I buy jars to like get a ruby in place. Like if you want more, press here.
Yeah. That way you could also keep track of your customers too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you do that and you get what? 4,000 4,000 gold, and I'd say a happy customer. As like, and how do I contact you later? As he's kind of looking at you.
You can find me, and I'm not busy. She kind of shrugs. I'm around the. I could be around.
I will keep that in mind, and now I have to fucking make a token for him, probably.
Oh, please be just the richest, like the shittiest looking rich kid.
I want to find like some kind of summer rich asshole.
Snowy walks over. Here's your 3,000 and my tip.
For some
Fucking
reason, my brain-
wow. You do
Now
realize,
imagine.
You do realize I can now charge that man 1.5% that now that he's actually drank. Oh shit. Out of that one. Well, today we're buying ingredients. Later, I'll make shine.
Oh god, I think I found what I'm looking for.
I'm a bit confused now. Are we going to be making this shine, or are we going to this?
Oh, me making shine can happen any time at night, especially at night. If y'all want to, we'll deal with it later. Deal with it later.
Do you need bodyguard duty?
Probably, but I do know now how to create the sun, so. And he flips to a page, and it's just like a really shitty doodle of like this, like a child's drawing of the sun cresting the horizon.
Why do I just imagine like the sun he summons is like the fucking baby sun from
Teletubbies?
I have yeah, just that.
Dang, pauses. He hears about the sun and everything, and then he just adds, "I don't suppose this is a good time to mention that I had a strange dream."
I mean, we're going to a place that we're gonna go and talk for a while, so yeah, let's continue talking.
Oh my god, I found the perfect image that kind of matches how I well, there's two, but I think I found it. I'll show it later.
Yes, I think I had a chat with the Raven Queen. And he holds up the raven feather.
May I?
Passes it to Deli. I'm sorry, but this is not for moonshining.
No. This is probably all yours, but I just want to, and he just waves his hand over it, and it kind of glows in a ethereal blue, and he casts Identify. Or, as he knows it, fucking book learning.
So Deli, you do this, and since you're not like super acquainted with religious symbols too much, it definitely has the aura of the Raven Queen, but it feels like, how should I put this? Fuck, my brain's being dumb. It's getting to that point in the night. It definitely gives off this holy aura too, rather than.
I mean, he's identified holy symbols before. It's a holy symbol of the Raven Queen, right?
Yes.
Cool. I got it from here. All right. As Dilly does in every Identify, it's mainly like whiskey tasting. All right. I get hints of death and major arcana. No discerning notes. Fangs? He points the feather at you.
Yes.
Did you become a fucking holy man? Don't lie to me.
I suppose you could say after me the Queen of Ravens herself. Yes.
Well, this is a feather, I think, directly from her. So I'm gonna not touch this anymore. And he hands it back to you.
Bangs places it carefully into the part of his armor.
But you need to take care of that. And he holds up his recipe book as much as I take care of this. You understand that, right?
Yes. As the feather actually mends with his fur.
Oh, little D, I didn't know you were into avian.
Oh my god. Avians are a winged race of elves. That much I actually do know.
To be
off the top of my
honest,
head.
I was trying to figure out the name for bird furry.
Avians.
Avian.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. With
It's
Deli's
funny 'cause
accent,
it
that
does-
makes sense.
It's funny because it matches winged elves, which are actually technically a thing called avians as well.
Yeah,
Or avians.
that was Kiku's.
Friends, yes.
It's not
For
friends.
Gale. Well, debatable.
But yeah, I'm
More
just flavoring this. I'm just flavoring this holy symbol. DM can say yay or nay to it, but the feather is actually a part of Fangs' body, so
That's 100% fine. I gave you the baseline. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
But,
Where Fangs actually puts it, he actually puts it right by his ear, so it does actually seem to blend in with his.
does he find a toothpick?
Is there a toothpick there? It's a good question.
Probably like
I don't know.
10 to 12.
Hold on, let me see. Nah, there's no toothpicks there.
I fell out when I was carrying you. Alright, well,
Yeah.
Fangs, I gotta point out, you are now the most blessed person I have physically ever met.
I am honored, I think.
That's up to
That
you,
is-
because you are the most gung-ho about killing the gods, so...
Only one.
Yeah, that one! If I remember right, that one specifically.
Yes. Because she is a horrible representative of the Raven Queen.
I look at everybody around me. Am I confused here?
I think we all are.
Simply
Snowy pulls out a little notebook. I thought Justice said it was Astria, which was a
Oh, that cunt.
yes, as I
bad
said.
excuse of a bitch copy.
Yes, again.
I mean, she was literally just a little shit. Is the best way to describe her.
I believe the phrase is give context to what I will say, and the Raven Queen gave me the choice to either serve as her watcher or to continue as I am. I willingly chose, and he puts emphasis on willing and chose to serve her. That's why.
Oh.
Fangs, you talked to the Matron of Death, right? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Did you not ask if you had a sister?
Fang's jaw clenches a little bit. I had considered it.
Or at least it was considered. I just wanted to make sure. Because if you did, and Astra's just being a fucking cunt and erased your mother's memories of her own oh my god, I'm with you.
Considering that the Raven Queen had mentioned that due to something of temporal erosion, she was able to manifest a bit of her power. Thus,
Oh!
I suspected that there was a limited time to ask questions, and I believe you and Justice had said this phrase best was to get down to business and
To defeat
leave
the
no
hunts.
distractions.
Sorry.
I usually I say brass tacks, but yeah, it's fine.
I had to slide that joke in there because I knew I wouldn't if
I'm
I didn't.
Oh, I was going to if you didn't, motherfucker.
I knew, that's why immediately, as soon as I said, I was like, "Don't you guys dare!"
We were going to.
I know, I know.
Anyway,
But yeah, Fangs will just add, and considering what you have explained, Ed, I intend to have a long discussion with Austria and see if she's worthy of being a representative of the Raven Queen.
Well, but if you deem not, you know we're already at a fucking moment's notice, right?
as
We'll
you're
kill
saying
a
this,
bitch.
no, you do notice Rathel's being a little bit uncomfortable because I think you have the highest passive.
Yeah, it's a 20.
Yeah, you do notice Rathel's being comfortable as Fags is about to say all this.
He is fully unaware of her existence right now.
That's fine. As you are all finally walking, and after exploiting a rich person and making them and getting a shit ton of gold, you finally arrive at. Hold on, I need a more whimsical kind of.
Whimsy.
Not wrong.
Hello, I am Balthazar von Selicen.
Shut the fuck up now. Hold
What's
on.
that? But I will be making a wizard character in
Wizard.
I'm making them. Sorry.
Magic. This should probably work. Ah, this is definitely what I want. Okay, give me 1 second, I'll add it. Ah, yes, my favorite magical whimsy song, Pen Bloom. So really bad. Or fucking. Okay, here we go. Probably like a few Genshin songs I could honestly use for the same effect. Anyway, as you all arrive, it smells of like faint magical, like a very pleasant, like fruity aroma smell. The shelves here are kind of lined, and you look like, as you see, a gentleman looking through a book, completely annoyed that he's kind of here, but kind of just like scanning it over and just looking through it.
Oh fuck, they're hot.
Why do I feel like I've seen that face before from Fire
Eh.
Emblem?
It's a fate thing.
That's fucker.
It's anime. They all look the fucking same.
You're
Now,
not wrong.
Everyone's
If-
sexy as hell.
To explain above table, it's the Chris fucking Hans Andersen, the author, but in fate form. AKA the guy that wrote The Little Mermaid, as well as a few other
Okay.
stories.
Thank you for dumbing it down for dumbass.
I was
He's
about
a very
to ask.
he's like a very famous children's author.
I'm
Oh,
not
the
a
button.
good. Proper nouns are not a thing I'm good at.
True. How dare you be introduced to history? But no. This man is kind of like observing a book, just kind of looking through it almost nonchalantly. As you enter, he's like, "Welcome to the Arcanum Factory, where all dreams are answered with magic and every problem is whatever." As he's kind of just annoyed.
I'm home.
This is your home deli?
No, everything can be answered with magic fangs. God damn. As he picks up some sort of magical artifact from this table and he looks at it.
You look at it, and it kind of like has a few. It's like definitely tech rig, but it's kind of got a few beeps and boops from it. You can't exactly tell what it is.
I'm
How
pretty
can I
sure
help
this
you?
explodes.
Well,
Throw it at the enemy.
Well,
I was told by someone that someone here might have a way to get into the inner city.
Fucking Rosa. Fucking Oberina. As he just kind of pushes up his glasses, and he just kind of looks. How long do you wish passes into the inner city?
did they say that out loud?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not like need a set time frame, otherwise you're not gonna get in for too long.
4 days.
We do a 30-day?
Oh
got-
shit.
30 can be fine. So that, for how many of you exactly? Looks at all of you. So I forgot to put Rathel's token down.
I'll look at Rathel to see if she wants to come or not.
I mean, inner city shit can get me better business propositions if I need it.
Well, I mean, it's just dangerous. Just want to make sure you want to come.
I can defend myself, kind of.
You do
Familiars
very
counts
well,
with-
you shit.
No, they don't. Why would a familiar count? And he's kind of just giving you the side eye of, like, what the fuck?
Duh.
Not,
But I want to make sure. I mean, he wears a hat.
Duh.
I could just. No, shut up. I mean, animals wear hats and they don't count usually.
Duh?
Don't even start.
So 6.
Yes.
So I suspect.
Um,
you can weigh
Okay,
in.
hold on. I will show this to players then real quick. Yeah, 6. And give me about 4 days, and I should have them for you.
What the?
And the,
All right.
it's not like this magic grows on trees, especially when you're dealing with inner city, as you heard Deli speak up. It's kind of annoying to forge this shit, especially when people under the table want to get in. So do excuse me that my enchantments need to be perfect. Unless you don't wish to go in. As he's just kind of dead staring Deli now.
What? I mean, what the shit is this? This thing looks so cool and magical and awesome and,
That's what they call a pipe bomb.
fucking hell. I was right.
Pipe bombs.
Thanks, you can even use this. You press this button here and it goes.
You blow that up in store, you're buying everything in the store.
Yeah, there won't be a store left.
It'll reconstitute itself. You don't think these walls aren't magically enhanced? As he kind of just knocks on the wood.
Fangs
You
looks
know,
at
I
it.
knew a guy that knew about this.
Perks of
You
owning
sell these in bulk?
Not currently, unless you're wishing to start a war.
I was wondering if you saw
Well-
this.
Fireworks party?
Roll me a deception.
It is
Well,
not.
Fangs will go straight and ask, do you sell this in arrow form?
No. That
Yeah.
definitely would be way too dangerous. Alright,
So,
so
like-
I don't have it technically at a sheet, but his insight is probably his best stat for this specific reason. We'll say it is a plus 10. Oh my
I
God.
died.
He looks at you. If you buy it in bulk, then buy it from me.
Fucking
Yeah,
obvious,
of
swear.
course.
As well as, don't lie what the fuck you're using it for. I don't need a war starting in the city for customers that I need.
Oh, it's not gonna be this fun city.
Be a war.
Keep that in... I'll keep that in mind. Either way, I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Gerald Devon, owner of at least this Arcanum factory. I also have a few specialty items if you wish to look through those, but anything you want or wish to acquire, I could put on special order for a price, including what you just ordered. And let me show his thing, as he has actually a few items to sell.
Do you have either a cloak or boots of elven kind?
I can probably put one in for order.
Good. Make them small. And he points at, points at Diana.
You do know that those items, when attuned to the user, shrink, right? Because they're magical.
Oh, you do not like jokes.
Not one for them, no. I do business and business only, and I'm not really one to fuck around with it.
Alright, fine, Mr. Jawline.
Fine,
that
Mr.
last one.
Sexty. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Mr. Attractive.
Also, Jeebus, you do notice
Fuck
as
is that name?
there is a, or Della, you do notice there is a certain scroll sitting on his table. And if you look in the table of, or at least in the homebrew spells,
I
spell
saw
is
that.
there.
I saw that and I want it and I will pay for it, but I will be grumpy about it. Also, that's not the name I was talking about.
What? The last one?
No.
Gum. Gum. Not gonna lie, I talked to Miser about the last one on the list, and it was funny because I have thought of scenarios how this could be used already while making them.
I shall plead the fifth for now.
Now, does anything strike your eye, at least, right now?
That, and the gum.
Alright.
And whatever she
Uh,
didn't point at, give me that damn scroll.
So, above table, what exactly are you asking for? Because there are, like, fees for things that aren't in the store. Or are you just, like, Because he can get like, here's the way I'll look at it. He can acquire most up to uncommon. Rare is kind of pushing it. It'll depend, and very rare you're not buying at the store.
Deli will front for Diana a cloak and boots of elven kind if he can acquire them.
He probably would be able to. How soon do you want them?
ASAP.
All right, rush delivery fee.
Yeah.
All together with the gum. Is this going to be all together?
Oh no, I'm buying the gum and
Yeah, she's got
bullet.
the gum.
Okay. Also, just so you know, above table, there are multiple packs of the gum and the bullets.
Bullets.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Also, one other thing. I have changed the amulet of the drunkard. It's not a per day. It's literally anytime you consume alcohol, you just make it into a healing potion.
All right, give me the scroll, the amulet, and the boots and cloak. Whenever you can get those two.
All right. So 6-day passes. All pretty much my special item stock outside of just one pack for now. And that roughly translates to 200, 500, 400. What's up?
You got
Maddie?
any like special arrows or anything? This dude really doesn't deal with modern ammunition. Come on, I know you have a ruby carved out into a pointy thing that he could shoot into somebody. As long as
He's
it's
looking.
like of spell
Spellbook-
storing, I can put a fireball in it.
Sadly, we don't at least carry arrows due to the last time we carried those kind of ammunitions. But we could probably get our hand on it if you want it for special order.
I'll pay extra for a couple arrows, at least level 3 spell storing.
Okay. So basically, are you looking specifically for fire arrows or just
No, like literally like an arrow. Like if when
Okay.
he fires it, wherever it lands, the spell goes off.
Okay.
And at minimum level 3.
That's probably that's the highest you're gonna get. 'Cause
That's
you start
very
storing
high
6
level, so.
Yeah, I think that's also how I capped the vodka spell storing too. So. All right. So, arrows of spell storing. You want a bundle, right? So 10, at least to start.
10 would be fucking fantastic. I didn't think you'd be able to get 10.
You'd be surprised how many strings you can pull knowing enough people. All right. So scroll 1000, case 400.
And you're
So 7.
like,
That motherfucker. 7, 9, 19. Cloak on special order 6 passes. That'll come to roughly, as he's kind of like pulls out like an abacus and it's like levitating and he's doing math, about 7,000 gold altogether.
Alright. No, you want to give me 2?
Sure.
Done and done. And he flicks his
Oh,
hand.
2 boxes? Okay. 2 boxes would be probably. Hold on, I'm trying to do math because I didn't realize you were buying. I thought you were just buying the one.
Oh, for me? No, this is what I'm buying.
Oh, separately. Okay. My bad. Fucking hell.
I also need some other ammunition.
What are you looking for?
I need 2 boxes of silver, a box of incendiary.
Okay, so. All right. So 7,000 for Delhi, and as he's kind of looking over your ship. The rest of these, especially a case of pipe bombs and all that, are on special order, but I'll try to get them. You want them express shipped or no?
What's the non-express shipping?
It's about a 2-day wait, and it's about 400 gold cheaper.
Yeah, I don't need them immediately.
Okay, so hold on, actually, because I have the actual prices of some of this shit. 400 or 6-pack. Sorry, that's 1,200. Or yeah, 1,200. 800, so that's 2,000. And then case of pipe bombs for at least a whole case, and the case holds, I'll say 30. So how pipe bombs work then? It'll be like the same explosion radius of a fireball, but like 4d8 instead of what, 68.
Okay.
I'll stat it all up later. Since everything's getting. Alright, and that will be 3,000 gold.
Okay, so Deli needed how much from me?
How much, Deli? Because it's 7,000 for everything else. I'm technically factoring. So altogether, it's 11,000. Or, sorry, no, 9,000. So between the 6 of you,
So it was minus 3,000 for me, right?
mine's 2,000. Yours is only 2,000. His is 7,000. Oh yeah, because you're giving him another one, right? Yours is only 2,000. 7,000 is the other order.
Right. Yeah.
So
So
Ellie and-
I've after the 7,000, I still have 2,400 left.
Okay.
you're good?
And 100 Electrum.
That's never gonna be used. It's gonna sit there.
So I mean, obviously I'm good, but the only person who didn't really get anything is Alicia. So Moo or Mariner, if you want to talk to Ellie about like magic items that are good for sorcerers or whatever they want, I'll 100% front whatever Ellie wants.
Sam, would you want anything? Like, I can probably give you a quick rundown of shit.
I think Sam is BRB at the moment.
No, they're here. I'm pretty sure.
I could be wrong. Yeah. No, 'cause I saw the. Oh, there you go. Right back.
I think
Sam,
they're-
Mariners.
Do you want any magic items? Anything in particular? We can talk about it later. If not, this is like your time to now like splurge. Since I haven't given that to you guys in a while.
Yeah, so Sam, if you've seen a magical item or anything like you want, like fucking a wand, like a necklace of fireballs, I could probably afford it for you.
Or
I
if you
gave
want
Ellie
like,
64 gold.
Jesus.
Ooh, I finally
I'll-
actually have gold.
All right, so write down everything you got. You said cloak and boots of Elvenkind.
Yeah, Cloak and Boots of Elvenkind. I got myself the scroll so I can make it a spell, and and I'm wearing the amulet of the drunkard.
Okay. I don't have to calculate the amulet. Okay.
Thanks,
So you got spell storing arrows, 10.
Yeah, and so Miser should write those down because those are obviously going to him.
Yeah.
Or unless you want me to write them down until I put spells in them.
I'm just writing it just so I know what you're getting.
This is what I've written down so far.
Okay. Yep.
Roll.
Kelly gets some arrows. Yep.
uh,
10. That. Rewind wound. Pipe bombs. Cloak and boot. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Unless there's anything else to add, which.
Oh wait, no. No, we also got silver bullets, incendiary rounds as well.
Okay, so.
So it'll also be another 20 for both, or 20 rounds of both of those. And I'll have to like stat some of those up. This is gonna be fun for me.
you already have
Or Silver's
fire
just
set up.
bypassed.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, I still have to like stat some other stuff like the pipe bombs. Thankfully,
Right.
the
How
rewind
many
rounds.
boxes of incendiary did I buy? Just one?
I
It
think
is
so.
so instead of
Because you bought
one
a
dice.
box of silver and a box of incendiaries. Unless you want to buy more.
Yeah, so
So
my
I bought 2 boxes of silver and a box of fire. That's right.
Okay.
a
That-
box
I'm not
of
gonna
fire
up the
adds
price
a
of-
single damage dice of fire damage as well.
Okay.
Whatever damage your gun does, it adds 1 damage dice of fire.
Alright.
And then I will. Silver is just. There's nothing really special outside of it gets around some resistances, so I'm not gonna be
Babe,
too worried about that.
you need to look up the cloak and the boots of Elvenkind just to make sure what you have advantage on stealth on.
Also, I'm pretty sure she's attuned to some things. As well.
Boots usually give the advantage.
Don't worry about it.
Cloak?
Cloak is
Cloak's
for
your
advantage. Yeah.
Oh,
Boots are
so
for you be
disadvantage.
quiet. Yeah, boots are to be quiet, if I remember correctly, for stealth.
So your footsteps don't make any sound anymore, and you have disadvantage to be seen when you're hiding. Literally, I made you twice as effective as a rogue.
I'm surprised they don't require attunement. Holy shit. I
Yeah,
thought the
neither of
boots did.
those require attunement. You can just fucking wear them. They're stupid.
No wonder they're some of the best items in the games for rogues. Anyway, is there anything you would want Alicia, or I could fashion for you? Like, what would you want Alicia to do more
Like a
of?
wand or anything. Like I have enough money to get you at least one very cool magical item.
Or
And
like a
I have
nuke?
enough if you have something if you really want some more. No worries.
I don't really know.
You and I could talk about it later if you
Yeah,
want.
that's fine. You and Mariner just find it out. Mariner can look at our stat sheets. My gold is correct at this point.
Okay. All right. As Gerald stretches and like you watch as like a book floats up and he's like just writing down prices. That should be all your orders. Most of your rush orders should be. Are you staying anywhere in Abu? Probably need an address, just so I know.
We're staying at the
Golden Spillway.
Golden Spillway.
I'll keep that in mind as he's writing everything down. You can take the items that you've at least acquired for now, and anything else will be delivered in the next couple days, and/or. Thank you for choosing Arcanum Factory, where we craft everything, and dreams all come true and bullshit. As he says, just again, kind of going back into his book and reading.
He sounds very unenthusiastic about his duties.
Yeah, but thanks. You know who's super enthusiastic about everything he did? The surfing guy. Let's go.
Oh my god, fucking Brody.
So he kind of stops for a second. Do you need to pick me up?
Stop. As he kind of looks up and puts his hand up. Not into your kind of people.
You want to get hammered?
No, thank you. I think alcohol dilutes the mind from my actual studies, as he's like just flipping through a book, not even paying attention.
You
So he just goes, fair enough.
are too young to enjoy life. And he flips up his book, who probably has just like one more page than the book he has, and he walks away.
Like to point out, I'm about 300 and experienced most of life already.
Oh, have ya? Just give it another 100, and you'll can talk to me.
Cool. Dwarfs comparing age to some other things. Awesome.
Yeah, your
He's
ears
kinda-
aren't even
again-
pointy. You ain't even a shitty elf. What the hell are you?
Don't worry about it. You feel like a gust of wind slowly pushing you out of the store.
Deli is dense. How the fuck?
I didn't say the actual spell gust of wind. You feel a gust of wind.
I know. Alright, I ain't fucking prying.
I love this guy, by the way. He's like I'm fucking tired of being here, but I will service people because I'm
Anime
good at my damn
protagonist,
job.
motherfucker.
What is his
Fucking
anime?
isekai bitch ass hoe. Anyway, as you all finally finish up your orders, I think we'll end the session there for today. And I'd like to thank. Oh god.
I would
That's
like
really
to
good.
thank
I know that.
Deli.
I actually know that one.
I would like to thank Deli for our sponsorship of the evening.
Depression.
Oh,
Anyway,
Deli's actually not. Deli
I
has a
know,
good
I
time.
know.
I just thought that he bought everybody things.
I
he
did.
did.
I bought
know.
everybody
Anyway.
everything besides Snowy because she has most of my money.
Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone again for the session. It was more of a retract and kind of reprioritize everything. And after last session, I think it was a lot better. So yeah, after that, I will throw it over to my partner in crime for tomorrow, Moogle.
Hello, I'm Goth Moogle. I played Snowy, played Bard, doing Bard stuff. Tomorrow is Sea of Sorrows, where we go from this happy-go-lucky group to tormenting this group Yeah, psychological trauma because it's a Ravenloft campaign. So that's
Yeah.
what's in store for tomorrow.
Woo.
So throw it over to Miser.
Hello, everyone. You probably were hearing my complaints in the stream in the background because I had to mute myself consistently to avoid traffic noises. But yes, I am the DM for Into the Wildlands, which I think may call for downtime for the party. I don't know. But I also play Fangs on Blades, who has officially moved to multi-classing from Ranger to Paladin. So it'll be interesting. And you have my content on both YouTube and Twitch under Miser Mark. Otherwise, I will hand it over to my other partner in crime for the other Mondays, Jeebus. Wait, I
If
think
he is
he's
here.
Give me a minute. I just filled my mouth. I didn't know it coming to me. All right. Hey, I am Jeebus Dingus on Twitter and YouTube. You can find all of our content there. Tomorrow, my audio or video might be a little awkward. I am switching over to a laptop to do most of my streaming, so we're gonna figure that out as we go. But it was super fun playing Deli. I loved that we actually got to talk to Deli and Diana a bit more and learn about them. I love talking to my new friends. So, yeah, I as Deli is generous, so am I. It was super fun to give them stuff. Speaking of that, I will throw it over to Ruffy.
Nah. But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone again. I do know there were some things going from last session to this, but I kind of wanted to address it, fix it, make it a little bit better. And yeah, I think it overall went definitely better. And we'll see what the party actually does now that they have official downtime that they won't be messed with. Smile.
Why do you hate us? Why can't we have fun?
I'm kidding.
I gave you
No,
fucks a month and you did nothing. We had 6 hours.
I'm giving you actual downtime now. Shut up. But anyway, we'll
Alright.
see you in 2 weeks.
Take care,
Bye.
everyone. Have a good night.
Good night. See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.